sweetie?
It's bullshit.
Maddie's a mod, Megan's a mod, Rachel, Musin, and Leon. Those are the only ones I trust. Thank you for sharing the live, Jamie. Hello, everybody.
Hello, darling. Oh, it's dark in there.
I know. You think it's too dark?
I think you'll be all right.
Okay. Hey, Whiskey.
Hey, Whiskey. Hey, Michelle. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Tonight we are doing our Earth, Wind, and Fire reading. So, what that entails, this is how it's going to go. Lindsay is going to start off the night. These are $50, guys. We're going to have 4 readers up here. All right. Lindsay's going to start off your reading. She is going to pull an oracle card to give us the energy of the reading and everything that you need to know. And she is going to start a candle. She is going to be opening up the reading with a blessing, whatever she is being called to do for the candle. And she's going to set the intention in that candle. So, and then when she is working on that, I am going to come in. I'm going to do a soul healing reading. And with that, that is going to be talking about where you are, where your soul is in the current situation, what part of your soul needs healing, how to heal your soul, and the outcome of healing your soul. And then from there, I'm going to hand it off to Brittany, which I think I invited her up. Brittany is going to be talking about your chakras. She's going to be looking at what's open, what's clogged, what's blocked, and depending on time and everything, what she can do to help you in that instance. And from there, we're going to be handing it off to Miss April over here. So she is going to then be doing crystal suggestions. And you do have the option to buy. And if you are interested in purchasing the crystal that she recommends, it is $10, correct? Is that what $10? So everything is, you can send all the, if you're interested in getting on the list, we have 3 people on the list right now. So if you're interested in getting on the list, you can go ahead and send your payment to Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. All of that is in my profile. Hi, April.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, I said hi.
Oh, I thought you already said hi. I thought there was another April, and I was like, oh, hey, I didn't see that. Sorry.
I was like in the middle of the spiel, so I was like, okay.
You're good.
How are we doing? I invited Brittany up, but I don't know if she's gotten it yet. Oh yeah, it's invited. How is everyone tonight? How's your Thursday going? So if you're interested in joining tonight for the Earth, Wind, and Fire readings, with 4 readers, it is $50. All that information is in my profile. You can go ahead and send it all in there. Good evening, Indigo.
If you say hi, I'm not going to like comment down here because I'm going to tell you I'm going to kick myself out if I do. So, hi. Like I can see Lindsay typing, and I know if I do, I'm going to kick my ass out. So I'm just.
You're just like, we're just not going there. I'm not being rude.
No,
I'll just
I
wave,
just
okay?
We'll just let it be.
Oh, welcome in, guys. Make sure you share this live. Tap the screen. Everything helps. We want to get out there. We want to, this is something we haven't seen anything like this on TikTok. And we feel we have such a great experience to offer people. So we want to get this out to as many people as possible. Share it in your group, share it in, in Discord and Facebook, whatever you feel called to do. Send it to your TikTok friends. Everything helps. Um, like I said, this is going to be quite the experience, and I hope you guys will stick around and check it out. We do have 3 people who are on the list right now, so you'll get to experience or see what they're experiencing and see the value in it because it's amazing. These girls are incredible. Thank you for continuing to share the live.
So I'm just quickly finishing like the French fries before we get started. If I go
I'm just
really
waiting
quiet,
on
that's what I'm
Brittany.
doing.
She was in here and I got it sent to her. I don't know if she got booted out though.
Oh, that's awesome.
Try again. We'll try again. Sharing is caring. That is very true. No.
All right, I can't type it in here. I'm manifesting that you get over this cold really, really, really fast. And I hope that the medicine keeps helping.
I love it. I want to see you. Keep sharing, guys. Welcome in, guys. Those who are just joining us. My name is Marcy. I am a manifestation mentor and coach and tarot reader. We have Lindsay here. Lindsay is also a tarot reader. I should just let you guys like introduce yourselves. And go ahead. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Go ahead, Lindsay.
I like the way you do the spiel, though. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do the full spiel, but you guys introduce yourselves and what you want to be, how you want to introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Lindsay Cinderelli. I am not doing tarot tonight. I will be pulling oracle cards and then co-creating with you guys the set intention candles to go ahead and get this amazing reading kicked off and going. So that's me.
And I'm April. And tonight I'm going to be suggesting crystals that will help you on your journey. And yeah, that's all I got right now.
There's more to you,
I
but
do other stuff, but I'm not doing it on TikTok yet.
Right. So, and Brittany, we're waiting on Brittany. She's Coffee's wife. She will be in here shortly, I'm hoping. I'm sure she's just working out some kinks with her connection. But she is also a tarot reader and she does amazing work with your chakras. She has the ability to kind of connect and look, she's going to be connecting with you and your energy and checking your chakras, seeing what's blocked, what's open, what's clogged, and giving you some advice and everything like that in that sense. And so tonight, like Lindsay said, she's going to be opening up the readings. Hi, Astrid. Hey, Erica. So she's going to be opening up the readings tonight. She's going to be setting intentions and helping connect you to creator, source, whatever it is that you connect with, and open up this reading. So when you guys are brought up, like some of you I know have the ability to go live too, we will probably pull you guys up with us. If you want to, I know some choose not to, just to make it a little easier to communicate. And so we're going to ask that you allow all of us to connect to you so that way we can kind of keep the reading flowing. Lindsay, again, is going to open it up. She'll be pulling an oracle card and setting the intention and sending you a candle blessing. I will then take over and I will be doing a soul healing tarot spread about where your soul is, what needs healed in your soul, what part of your soul needs healing, how you can heal it, and the outcome of that. And then from there, we'll be sending it to Brittany, who is going to be going over what she discovered with your chakras and give you some advice or let you know what she has found. And then from there, April is going to take over and she's going to offer suggestions for crystals. And if you're interested in purchasing the crystal that she offers, they are $10 per crystal. How to get this shipped to you. So, but that is basically the rundown of what the experience is going to be like tonight. It is going to be amazing, and we are all very, very excited. So the more that we can get this out, we can tap the screen, share the live, invite your friends, because like I said, this isn't something that we've seen on TikTok at all, and we want to, offer this to you. We're so excited. This is something that we have been working on for a minute, and really what we want to share with you. We want to help you get to your highest version self. Thank you for the gifts, guys. And if you're interested in getting on the list, it is $50 for the experience. There are 3 people on the list right now. So if you're interested in getting on the list, you can go into my profile, tap on that thing that takes you somewhere else. And I have everything listed there: Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. They're all there.
And I should add, if I suggest a crystal that I don't have with me right at this second, I can have it and ship it out.
Right.
Thank
But
you
please
for
be
the
aware that we are in the middle of a winter storm where we are, so it might be a few days. So please have some patience in that.
Yes,
the
I
latest.
did, and I appreciate you guys.
You got your sleep results. Hopefully you got some answers. You're like, ugh. Oh.
Can I just say how excited I am to see April's face on the screen right now?
I know.
Well, I went to type thank you for the gifts, and you saw how I shut my camera off. That's why I'm not typing it. In technology, don't mesh super.
I forgot to turn off the oven. I'll be right back.
Okay. You woke up 117 times. That's crazy in one night. Give us a little bit of time. I know we're starting a little later, but we're waiting on Brittany. I'm sure it's just, getting everything set up.
I know she was having issues earlier with her Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt when right after you had hopped off, she was circling. So hopefully she's just trying to find the right spot. I promise you guys it's gonna be worth the wait. Keep tapping the screen, share the live.
Brittany's chakra healings are unlike any type of Reiki session I've ever went through or anything. Like, you can genuinely feel her. Like, she will, when she connects to your energy, you may feel like this tingling that's right here in your hairline that's going to be directly above your left temple. And then it's like a slow all the way across the top of your crown, and then it slowly starts going down like this. Like, you can literally feel where she's working out within your body. It is the most beautiful, amazing thing I've ever experienced.
Oh no. She says her internet won't let her get on TikTok. She's gonna try and layer up and move outside. Oh. We'll make it work, guys. We'll make it work somehow, some way. We always do. So just bear with us while we wait on Brittany, because it will be worth it, and it'll all work out. Once I buy a Christmas gift a lot, I spend all the money. I wish I had money. So one thing to do when you're feeling that sort of way is to know that the money that you send out always comes back. It's having that belief, right? That's why you have this faith in spending money, because it's an energy exchange. It's going to come back to you. When we feel stressed about spending money, right, it puts us in a state of lack. And in that sense, that kind of creates this re- reflectant, like you reflect it out of, you don't pull it in. You're like, so anytime that you have to buy something, and especially when you're buying Christmas gifts, you're buying that from your heart. That's not a bad thing. Okay, you're doing that out of love, and that's a good energy exchange. Just know it'll always come back to you. You're welcome. I just, the Wheel of Fortune and Strength came up. They just fell out of my deck. Yeah, so it'll all come back, and it'll come back in a great way. It always comes back at least threefold. Hey, Amanda. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Erin. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Oh, great. I bet that was fun.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Thanks for the gifts, y'all. You're watching from your Epsom salt-filled bath. I love it.
That sounds nice.
Right? A good me talk. So we, for those who are just joining us, we are doing Earth, Wind, and Fire readings tonight. That's what we're calling them. It is a total experience. We're just waiting on Brittany. She's having some internet issues, but she's going to be in shortly. So what we do in this experience, the Earth, Wind, and Fire readings are 50. And what you get is, we have Lindsay starting off the reading. She is pulling an oracle card, and she will be starting with a candle blessing. She's going to help connect you with source and help you, guide you through co-creation of the life that you truly desire. She's going to help set the intention to get you on the right path. From there, I'm going to take over, and I'm going to do a soul healing spread. Where your soul is, what part of your soul needs healing, what you need to do in order to heal your soul, and the outcome of that. After that, we're going to hand it off to Brittany, and Brittany's going to be, she'll be checking her chakras all throughout the background while we're doing all of this work. And so with that, she'll go over the findings that she has, with your chakras. And then from there, she's going to hand it off to April, and April is going to do a crystal suggestion, with the option for you to buy. If you are interested in buying, they're $10 per crystal. I think I covered everything. All right, I got Erica on the list too. Erica, you are going up. She is going to point up. Oh yeah, Steven's quite the hoot. I'm going to keep my excitement for him down to a bare minimum. He likes, we don't, what do they say? We don't talk about Bruno, we don't talk about Steven, because Steven likes to get me bananas. So we don't talk about Steven. But yeah, we'll have to chat. All right, so now's the time if you want to get on the list. So, because once Brittany gets in, we're gonna get started. She is so determined to get this done. She is going outside in the cold in her car because her internet's not working in her room. So she's gonna go where she knows she has service, so we can do this for you guys.
Props to her, because it is cold, and I live in Texas. I know it's cold where y'all live. What about snow?
Exactly. There she is.
Okay, I can't hold my breath. I was trying to hold it, but TikTok's got issues.
Uh-oh. There we go.
We're going to hope that this works. Hi.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Am I frozen?
You're not
No, but you
frozen.
sound like you're a robot.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in. Fingers
Okay.
crossed.
So close. We're so close.
Oh,
There's always a reason.
it's all right. Yeah, that's all right. It's okay. It's all gonna work out.
Oh man.
It's just divine timing. She'll be in here when she's supposed
Yep.
Yep.
I seen her pop
I
back
don't
in.
think Jenna's in here yet. Has anybody seen Jenna?
I
to.
haven't
No.
seen her come in yet.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and Misty, I'm gonna invite you up because you're gonna be our first.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
We can hear you. Is your camera
Hey
not
girl,
on?
hey.
Hey, how are you?
About
Oh, maybe it's my connection.
Okay, before we get too far into this, would you mind putting your name and birthday inside of the chat so that way I can carve it into your candle?
Can I just tell you? Or
Yeah, but I suck at spelling, so you might need to like utilize temperance with me.
Are you guys Facebook friends? Can you send her a Facebook message?
just like you said my name and date of birth, right?
Yeah.
No. Not Jenna.
Okay.
Dude, my kids are too, and my husband's home sick, but luckily he's in there like keeping them at bay. All right.
My dogs
right.
want to break down the door.
Of course they do.
Okay. Perfect.
So the first
Thank
thing
you.
first, we're gonna ask if we all can connect to your energy, and we have your permission to do that, so we can all kind of get started with our work in the background, and then we'll let Lindsay start.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, do you have any specific intentions that you had in mind whenever you came in here, or you just kind of want to go with what spirit goes with?
We're gonna go with spirit goes with, because spirit lately has been really
Got you. Okay, because I'm going to start this out. I'm going to say a prayer and go ahead and get this cleansed and ready to go. Spirit and guides of the highest white light, I ask that you protect us. I ask that you give us clarity, and I ask that you give us discernment while delivering these messages. What messages do you have for Misty today that's going to help her evolve to her highest potential? What is it that we need to focus on? Thank you. Ooh, that one like flipped right out. You got the Oracle's gift. Okay, so this card, and I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it very well, but this card is all about taking what it is that you have went through in your own journey and then taking that, transmuting it, and utilizing that to help other people. And I love that this is the first one out because I've literally been preaching this for like 3 days on my page, like nonstop. So it looks to me like the intention that we're going to be setting today with your candle is going to be more opening yourself up to receiving more clarity and more discernment, and also giving you the encouragement that you're going to need to be able to go out there and step into the unknown and start doing what you're meant to do, which is guiding and helping other people find their way along this crazy thing we call life. And then I'm going to be in the background working my magic, but this is what we got. I like how it's a little teacup. I feel like it comes with all the tea.
I do like pretty card.
Yes. I'm going to read the key concepts for you. That's just intuitively what it is that I'm picking up on. But I want to give you all the information. So it is a second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as future determination by the choices you make now, seeing the signs around you and recognizing potential versus absolute I can't say the word. Basically just destroying it.
I get what you're saying. Good.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So the 4 questions on this spread is what's the current situation of your soul, right? And then what part of your soul needs healing? How can you heal your soul? And then the outcome of it. And I mean, can't make this shit up, man. So your current situation of your soul, we have the Page of Wands, the Princess of Wands. So we have this new attitude, this new journey, ready to take action, ready to really like I'm just lighting the fires. Like I'm burning bridges of places I no longer need to be, and I am taking the action I need in order to get what it is that I want. I love this for you, right? We're at the beginning because you have literally cut off so much in the recent couple weeks. Like you've done so much work in the past year, mind you, but like there's been a big, you know, events that have happened recently, right? So with the Princess of Wands, the Page of Wands, this is all about like, okay, I'm ready to step into this power. And I know it feels like it's a long journey, but it's not going to be that long. You've already seen things manifest for you in a short amount of time, and you're claiming that power and you're pulling it in, and you're ready to take on more. And that's beautiful. So the part of your soul that needs healing right now, you got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So it's that abandonment, it's that rejection, it's feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? Especially revolving around finances. That's a big key here. And it's surrendering that, letting go of that lack state, right? Tell them what you want. Tell them, like, really start getting clear with what you want. It doesn't have to be like I just want my own. You can be specific. I want to make this amount of money every year. Like this year I want to make whatever it is for you. $200,000, whatever. How can I do that? Right? And like just really start putting it out there and seeing how it is possible, right? You can figure out different ways that it's possible and choose one and take a step towards it, right? Whether it's doing readings, whether it's you know um doing something else, going back to school, whatever it is for you. But know that it's possible. You're not stuck. You're not going to get rejected. What's for you is for you. It'll always be for you. It's never going to not be for you. It's just you opening up and allowing it to come in. Open that door. Walk through the door, right? You have the key. You are the key. It's time for you to walk through that door. So, how can you heal your soul? You have the 3 of Cups. And that's all about finding your tribe, finding your people, finding the people who are ready to support you, who are ready to really give you what it is that you need to keep moving, right? People who are going to celebrate with you, not keep telling you, I can't believe you're taking a risk on this. I can't believe you're doing that. You need to find the people, and you have them. You have a handful. I mean, I'm right here. You know, it you know find that, especially in the times where you're feeling lost and doing all of it on your own. It's important to have those around you that are like, you got this. What how can I help you? Or what do you need from me? Do you need me to cheer you on? Do you need me to push you? What do you need? Let's go. Right? So the outcome, the Sun card.
Is that a cardinal?
No, it's the Sun card. It's the flag, but it looks like one.
It looks like a cardinal, and that's
It
like
does. It does. But I mean, that's your outcome, is the Sun card. It's you literally having the clarity and the momentum to keep moving, to keep going, to get what you want, right? It's the brightest card in the deck. It's all about your manifestations coming in, but also importantly, bringing in that clarity and that knowledge and knowing how to continue to move forward. So,
yeah.
do you have any questions on that or any
He, as
comments?
soon as you said walk through the door, I heard Grant say, go do your readings. You already know. And I've been talking to you about that. I've been really pushed.
Yep.
So yeah, just like Lindsay was saying, like everything you've been through, you're gonna take that and help others. I was just on your live the other day with that one girl that she's going through. Oh my gosh, that's
Yep.
just blown. I mean, I do this too, but you know what I mean? That's like
Yeah.
on point, which I already know that, but it's
I
crazy.
love it though.
I do. I really do, because that just gives me validation to know, because I've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Like I know I'm in the right direction.
Right.
And it's
Absolutely.
been rough. So, but and
But
yes,
you're on the right path. You are
yes,
moving.
because my whole world crashed and now I have something totally new stepping above. So it's awesome.
Yep. I love it. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Sorry, I was muted. Hey, Misty.
Hey, babes, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, my first live back. So I've been checking your chakras while Lindsay and Marcy were doing their thing. Um, few things to go over with you. I am so proud of you for like your solar plexus chakra. Not only is it beautifully open, it is balanced, it is like in alignment, it is perfectly where it needs to be. I did start working on your root chakra because it is very underactive and very clogged at the moment. And I know I'm friends with you on Facebook, so I'm actually going to send you my notes when we're done with all this tonight. So message me and remind me. Your sacral chakra is open, but it is unbalanced and actually overactive, which is not what I was expecting from you. So thank you for throwing me off a little bit today. I appreciate that a whole lot.
Oh,
Your heart chakra is overactive as well. In your throat chakra, speak your truth. You already feel it in your gut. You have that gut instinct. Speak your truth because that's holding back your throat chakra. And your third eye chakra is a little bit underactive at the moment as well, but your crown chakra is open and balanced as well. So make sure that right now it's looking like you are probably not worrying about the like safety, security of life at the moment. You're not worried about all the little details of all the little things, which is fine. You don't want to be too worried about all that, but start working on that foundation a little bit more for yourself to help keep that opened up a little bit more.
I just think it's everything I've been through, and I was just like, you know what, whatever. I'm like over it at
Yeah.
this. It was pretty rough.
Um, I could only imagine. Well, especially, I know we haven't chatted in a while, but I got to hear a little bit, and my heart is with you. Just know that. So yes, I did work on your root chakra a little bit. I will probably continue as April goes, but just know that you're doing good, especially for everything that you've been going through just since I've known you, Misty. Like you're doing good. And as I said, for your sacral chakra to be open after everything the past few months, just like go you.
Thank you. I try.
That is what I have. So thank you for letting me in your energy.
Thank you.
Okay, so I picked 3 crystals for you. Well, it's not a crystal, but it's a stone. This is the desert rose stone. And this helps with alignment, balance. You get guidance with ease with this if you meditate with it. Um, and it calls in success and abundance. And my dogs are agreeing if you can hear them.
I heard them.
The tumbled black tourmaline. And I like black tourmaline, but I really like the tumbled because it's a little bit softer, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Protection, ground. It promotes self-confidence and it's good for all of the chakras. Am I freezing?
I can hear you. You're not freezing, no.
Oh, okay, because on my end it looked like I was freezing.
I think I
And
think
then
I
this is
get in.
what? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Okay. And this is rainbow fluorite, and this is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Um, it activates and actually cleanses all of the chakras. It improves clarity, focus, and memory. And it's it's used to incorporate structure and balance in all aspects of your life.
That one's pretty.
I know it's honestly one of my favorites. And
And,
that's what I got for you.
and do I just contact her if I want one of them?
It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
You
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
you can
my
go
favorite.
right direct to her.
Okay. I got you.
That way I'm not a middleman on that
Oh
sense.
yeah, we're friends on Facebook too.
Yes,
So you can contact me too.
absolutely.
Perfect.
And I just want to throw out there really quick that your candle lit strong and steady, and it is still going really strong. I'm not sure if you can see the flame here inside the background, but we haven't had any dancing, we haven't had any bouncing, we haven't had any flickering, which tells me right now that what we're performing is actually working. So if you want to keep an eye on it and just watch the flame, I have a feeling you're going to stay strong and steady through the whole thing.
Awesome.
Can I just point out too that the oracle that Lindsay pulled was the oracle's gift, and that was talking about, I don't know if it talks about the third eye chakra, but then even Brittany was saying that the third eye chakra was a little clogged.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just incredible how it all kind of comes
Comes.
together
Yes,
and
definitely.
validates.
And also numerology, it 37 comes up to a 10, which tells me that you're nearing this completion of whatever it is that you're doing. So I have fun. I'm gonna see you on TikTok pulling cards soon, girl.
I am.
I love it. I'm here for this.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Misty, can you see my pendulum at all?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
don't know
going
if you can.
left and right.
This
Or
has been working on your root chakra ever since, and I mean, it is just swinging and figure eighting over here. We're we're balancing you out.
I love it. Do you have any questions for any of us, Misty?
I don't think so. I pretty much like it all makes sense to me, with everything that's happened, everything that's going on, all the stuff that I've pretty much been through the last, what, almost 2 weeks now. So, I mean, at this point, I was pretty much forced to do it because not that I wasn't listening, I knew what I needed to do, but that's whenever Spirit was like, well, is that really what you want? Well, we'll put you in the middle of it and see what happens. And sometimes you heard sometimes I mean, you learn the hard way, but I got the message and I don't want to go there again.
Right.
So I'm all good. Thank you, every one of you. That's awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you, honey. Love
I love
you.
you guys.
Thank you. Love you.
I love you too. You can kick me out because I don't know how to, like, my phone
Okay.
won't let me at any. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you, Misty.
Okay. All right. So next up, I still don't have Jenna in here, right? Um, so would be Michelle. Michelle, let me know if you want to come up to do your reading or if you want to stay down in the comments. Either way is fine. I want you to be comfortable. So those who are just joining us, this is our Earth, Wind, and Fire reading. So if you are just joining, we're doing a whole experience tonight. Yeah, you can stay in the comments. That's fine, honey. So if you're just joining, you can watch what we do with Michelle's reading. Yes. So Michelle, Lindsay needs your name and birth date. Jackie, I got you. You'll be after Erica. Yeah. So what happens is that Lindsay opens the reading, she pulls an oracle card, and she opens up the communication between you, us, and spirit, source, creator, whatever it is that you believe. And she will then set the intention of what it is that you need healing with, or whatever she finds. And then from there, I will take over and I will do a soul healing spread, tell you how your soul is, where you need to heal, how to heal, and the outcome of healing. And from there, Brittany will be taking over and she will be describing what she has found through your chakra check. And she may or may not be able to help clear and cleanse some of your chakra points, but she'll let you know what her discovery is. And then finally, we have April, and April's going to come and offer suggestions of crystals to use. Now, you have the option to buy these from April herself. They're $10 per crystal. So you don't have to, you're not obligated. She is just giving you suggestions on what can help you heal and get to your best version of yourself, your most favorite version of yourself. So with that, Michelle, we just need you to give us permission to enter your energy. All of us are going to be connecting all at once. It might feel a little overwhelming, but I promise you it is with love. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Michelle. I think this is going to be the first time I've been able to do a reading for you, and I'm really excited.
Such good energy.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and say prayers and set our intentions, and then I'm going to pull the oracle and probably go mute and start working my magic in the background, which you'll be able to watch it continue to burn as the rest of the ladies get their readings. So spirit and guides of the highest white light, I ask for protection, I ask for clarity, and I ask for discernment for this message to come through to help her evolve to the highest level of herself. Spirit, what is it above all else that she needs to hear right now, and what are our intentions that we're working with this evening? Thank you. And can I just say, I've always been really nervous to pray. Like, I've never prayed in front of people until I started doing this. And I felt called to share that because I feel like you might be a little bit shy. Not really the type of person that's going to go out of their way to say something. So I feel like the first thing that Spirit is wanting to come through and say right now is like, use your voice. Your voice needs to be heard. Even if it seems a little bit scary, use your voice. All right, the card I got for you is Sacred Revenants. If somebody can help me out saying that word, Sacred Revenants. And for me, this just goes right in line with what it was that I was just saying. With all of the blue in the side of the card, it's really bringing up the throat chakra. I feel like you have a lot more wisdom within you that you're meant to be sharing as well. But I think a lot of this is also going to be unlocking a lot of secrets that you have within yourself. Not bad secrets. These sometimes we got to keep stuff to ourselves and celebrate. But I do feel like you are going to be unlocking some new things that you didn't know that you were capable of before. And a lot of that's going to come with that communication when you start speaking. The key concepts for this, if I can read, is all of the true self that spirit is everywhere, inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity and spiritual passion, manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. So, yeah, I still stand by what my gut told me. I feel like you have got so much wisdom within you that is going to be unlocking, and I feel like this is honestly just the beginning for you. And I'm going to go ahead and start working magic in the background.
Okay, Michelle. So, so what I have for you, the current situation of your soul right now, you are standing in that Queen of Swords power right now. Okay, you're looking for answers, you're looking for truth, you're looking, um, you're searching, you're searching for those answers, and you want, and you're starting to embody like I think Lindsay had said about the throat chakra and speaking up, perhaps, but I feel like this is where you need to really start speaking your truth. Don't be afraid to say what it is that you want, all right? And don't be afraid to go after it. And that's kind of where you're moving into. You're starting to really see and gain confidence. To me, the Queen of Swords is a badass. She always represents to me a badass spiritually and in the physical realm. um she's not afraid to go after what she wants. She's not afraid to seek out truth, seek out answers. And I definitely feel that connects with you as well. Now, what part of your soul needs healing? I did get 3 cards for you. I got the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So what it is you are trying to somehow juggle finding that root balance, that grounding, right? Finding somewhere where you feel stable. And so you're kind of juggling. You're trying to go with the flow. You're trying to, you know, not pull into this negative energy. And this isn't necessarily negative, okay? I'm just using that as an example. You're trying not to get into the doubts and the fears, right? You're trying to hold strong and ground yourself. But it's rocky. It's rocky waters. It's unbalanced. As you can see, like one's up here, one's down here. We're not equal, right? So that's where your soul is, because you're moving into this new energy, into this Queen of Swords energy, and you're still you're seeking out the answers and trying to find your truth, right? So it feels wobbly, right? Because you're trying to trust your gut, and you're trying to trust your intuition and follow all of that, right? But doubts and fears are normal, especially when we're fresh into this awakening stage. Okay. So, when we look at things, we do start to see, well, this isn't good for me anymore. It could be relationships with friendships that you've had all your life, or even 5, 10 years. Sometimes we have to realize that sometimes they aren't for us anymore, because you're changing and evolving and they're not. And that's not to say that that's bad on that part, but sometimes we have to kind of back away, right? We start to see where some of the people that we've surrounded ourselves with have actually brought us down, because we've wanted to go after things, and maybe they were able to say things that kept us from doing that. So your soul is trying, it needs healing, especially with the grounding and the stability and trusting yourself, knowing that you're on the right path, that you're doing the right things. So how do you heal this soul? How do you heal this part of your soul? You got the Knight of Swords. And again, this is fast energy. So I feel like once you really start speaking what it is that you want, and speaking your truth and accepting it, and searching, like actively going after what it is that you want, you're going to see everything start to come together. You're going to start seeing things move fast for you. Okay, the Knight of Swords is all about messages. It's all about this energy. Again, fast moving energy, and receiving downloads, understanding the intuition that you're getting through whichever way that you are receiving it. And the outcome of that, you again, I think yesterday with your reading, it was all about fast movement. You then again have the Chariot. This is the outcome. This is that forward motion, that forward movement, and understanding that you were both divine and human. Okay, we're going to still trip up, we're still going to make mistakes, but we have to trust that we're doing things in the right, we're doing what we're supposed to, especially when we're following our gut and following our instincts. And then you get that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so that is that stability, that is that balance, that is that being able to provide that stability for yourself and for others, your children, your family, your husband. And then we also have the Page of Cups. And this is where that emotional acceptance, like, and understanding our emotions little bit by little bit, like we get that offer from our higher selves to know that our emotions are valid, that our feelings are valid, and we start to learn how to manage them on many different planes, right? Not just understand them in the physical realm, but understand why they're coming to us and what it's showing us, what it's representing. So take the time, understand what it is that you want, right? Get clear, write it down. Don't be afraid to do that. Any desire you have, I don't care if you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what, today I want chocolate cake, write it down. Like, if that helps you, write it down. Like, start really being honest with yourself about it, what it is that you want, and you're going to start seeing things move fast. Okay. And don't be afraid to speak about it. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go become a yoga teacher just because I can, just because I want to, right? And pay attention to what people say around you, and you'll see who may be trying to hold you back intentionally or unintentionally, right? Don't let them change your course. Don't let them in your mind and crush your dreams, because that's where you have to stand in that confidence and know what you want and go after it, no matter what anybody else says. And you're going to see things move fast. You have so much fast motion coming in between the healing and everything that we talked about yesterday. Like, spirits, like, we want to push you, we want to get you moving. And so once you kind of accept it and you're ready, when you are truly ready, you're going to see things move fast. So that's what I got. Let me know if you have any questions, and then I'm gonna hand it off to Brittany.
Struggle bus and getting the mic off or mic back on. My bad. Michelle, what I have for you is I'm going to go just up the chakra system for you to make it a little bit easier. Um, so to start off, your root chakra seems to be in the process of opening. So it's not quite balanced. It's not overactive. It's not underactive. It's just you're starting to find that foundation, right? You're starting to find those things that make you feel safe, make you feel secure. So once you feel more into that, I believe it's going to start opening up a little bit more. As I said, it's not that it's completely out of balance. It's just a little bit just because it's not quite fully open yet. Your sacral chakra is very clogged and it is underactive. Um, your solar plexus, though, is again, you guys, I'm loving that I'm seeing open, balanced solar plexuses. Trust that gut instinct. I don't feel like you are 100% trusting yours. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but just know that that gut instinct is there for a reason. Yours is on point. Trust it. Your heart chakra is clogged and underactive. So this, to me, you need to start working on self-love. We can't worry about loving anybody else until we worry about how we can love ourselves. Whether this is taking 5 minutes out of your day for yourself to just sit in peace and quiet or jam out to your favorite song, or actually finding the things that you do like about yourself, because we all have those things that make us feel self-conscious. Being able to accept those things about yourself is going to be something that's going to help kind of open this up and get some of that gunk away from it. And that's the chakra I really tried to help cleanse for you as much as I could before my turn to chat. I think that's the one that needs the most love right now. So that's the one I was trying to help you with. Your throat chakra is clogged and it is again underactive. Don't be scared to respectfully speak your truth. That's going to help get that a little bit more open. We always worry that what we say is going to either be taken the wrong way or judged or just anything like that, as long as you are authentically you and you are respectful about it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So your third eye is clogged and underactive as well, and that's why I feel like you might not be using that gut instinct as much as you probably should be. Spirit's like trying to show you, and you're just like, no, it's fine. Like, I know that I feel like I should go right, but I'm going to take a left because Siri told me to. Sometimes Siri's wrong. And then your crown chakra is opening as well. So don't be surprised if you do start having that connection to spirit and you start getting, again, it can be creator, spirit, whatever it is that you believe in. That channel is going to start coming through for you. So start noticing it. It could be possibly dreams and things like that. But I feel like you're going to start getting that message from spirit pretty soon. And that is what I have for you. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, so I'm going to take over, and it's really weird because everything that I was pulled to for you was all in the red family. And I didn't know what that meant, so I had to like pull out my book. So all the red stones are associated with assertiveness. It helps you stand your ground and own your truth. So, and I smiled whenever Brittany was saying about the sacral chakra because red also is for your sacral chakra. So the first stone I have is the red jasper. And oh, I lost my paper. Hold on one second. Okay, yes. So balances, grounding. It has a deep connection with Mother Earth, and courage. And I think that's why I was pulled to this stone for you, is for the courage. This is sunstone, and this clears all your chakras. It helps restore your sweetness in life. And I know that sounds really weird, but I think sometimes there's so much crap around us that we forget the little things in life. And this helps to restore it. Um, and it also, and I love this about this stone, it helps you say no. Because we all say yes way, way, way too much. And this helps you say, no, that's not for me. I don't like it. I'm not going to be a part of it. Love that. And carnelian is also what I was drawn to, and it's also for your sacral chakra. And it's I know all over TikTok it says to bring in love. That's somewhat true, but not all of it. This is also for self-love. And it's a stabilizing stone. It calms yourself and it makes you trust yourself and your gut. So I love this for you as well. And the last one, did I already say rose quartz? No, right? No. Okay. I have like a list, but I keep like going off my list. But this one is a rose quartz. And I love this one. And actually, my son has one because there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, like a thumb thing. And when you start to get anxious or overwhelmed or whatever, you throw this in your pocket and you start rubbing it, and it takes your anxiety down a lot. But this is also a great stone for self love and self acceptance. I love it. And it's one of my son's favorite stones. And I love this for you. And that's what I have for Michelle.
I love that sacral chakra with all the self-worth and self-love and all the things. It was like, hit it hard. Know you're worthy, Michelle. Know that you are worthy.
Well, it's weird
I
because they're all red, all of them.
Yeah.
I also was pulled to actually pick up the rose quartz and move it closer to her candle. So that's really crazy that you chose that stone as well.
Yeah.
I love it. So if you are interested, Michelle, in purchasing any of them, you can make sure you follow April and she can follow you back. And you guys can set that up. If you're interested, no obligation whatsoever, but
Right.
they're just suggestions. Yep. So, um, So thank you so much, Michelle. I love that for
Thank
you.
you.
Uh, yeah. So for those who are coming in, tonight we were doing Earth, Wind, and Fire readings. So just to kind of briefly go over what that entails. So we start off with Lindsay, and Lindsay is doing a candle blessing, opening up the channel. We're all going to connect to you at the same time because we're all going to be working in the background as each other's, doing their job. And she's going to pull an oracle card to see how to set the intention for you and what you may be needing at this moment. And from there, I will be doing a soul healing reading about where your soul is right now, what part of your soul needs healing, how do you heal it, and the outcome of healing that soul. And then from there, Brittany will take over and she'll be looking at your chakras, assessing them, letting you know what's open, what's closed, what needs attention, and if she has time and availability, she's going to try and clear some of that out for you. But she'll also let you know some things that you can do. If you have any questions, you can pop them in. I know not everybody knows what all the chakra points are, so that can, if you have a question about that, do not hesitate to ask. That's why we're here. We're here to help you. So, like I said, I know some of the information we know, not everybody knows. It's not like, especially people who are just now getting into this. So don't feel bad if you need to say, hey, what's the sacral chakra? What does that entail? Right? So we can always go over that too. And then April will take over from there and she will suggest crystals that will help you in the areas that we are finding and what she's feeling called to for you. Again, you can purchase those crystals directly through April if you do choose. They are $10 a piece to cover the cost and shipping. And you can do that directly through her. The readings tonight are $50, and you can send the payment right to any of my payment methods in my profile. And it's all there, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. So with that, any questions from anybody so far that we can kind of touch on?
If I miss a comment or a question, can one of you ladies just make sure that I get to it?
Absolutely. You wish it was payday.
Well,
When is payday, Jacqueline? Because if it's tomorrow, I know you're good for it. If you want me to put you on the list, because you're always in here. You just let me know if you're serious. But so with that, I still haven't seen Jenna. So Erica, you're up next. You let me know if you want to come in, Erica, because I know you have the ability to go live too. If you want to come in and do it live with us, you can. If you'd rather stay down in the comments, you're absolutely welcome to stay down there as well.
Just in case Misty is watching her candle, it is flickering because of the wind.
All right, just request to come on in.
Sorry, I had to stop and go get Loki. He was about to have a meltdown.
Oh no.
it's okay. I'm very patiently waiting for my hot chocolate.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's that hot chocolate I told April to get earlier today.
I did
Lexus is
listen.
making brownies. I can smell them. Hi, Erica.
Hey,
How's it
where's
going?
my face?
Erica, where's my face?
Where's my face?
I think if you tap on your thing, it should have a camera that you can click on.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
Come on. There I am. Oh, it disappeared again.
Click your hand. Oh, wait. Right.
Okay, I got it.
Right.
Hey. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I was like, where's my face?
Where'd my face go?
Where's it went? Oh
Oh,
Lord.
I love it.
Oh,
Okay, so before before Lindsay gets started, I just want to make sure that we have your permission for all of us to connect to your energy, so that way we can get going on our. Thank you.
Yes.
And then I know your name, but may I have your birthday, please?
It's 4/5/75.
Perfect. Awesome. Do you have a certain intention that you're wanting to set, or are we just going spirit guided?
Just whatever they want to tell me. Just whatever.
Yes, ma'am. I miss your face. Can I just say that really quick? Like, I miss your face.
I miss y'all too. I'm glad to see all of y'all.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start out by saying a prayer just to get it started and opened up, and we'll see what Spirit wants to say and go from there. So, Spirit and guides of the highest white light, I ask for protection, I ask for clarity, and I ask for discernment. I ask that the healing energies and information that we receive today is going to help evolve her to our highest good. What does Miss Erica need to know above all else? There it is. Spirit of gratitude. All right, so right as I was about to say, or right before it flipped, I was going to say, I feel like I genuinely feel like you're really happy right now. I do. I feel like you're finding your happiness. Like, even if the situation is shit, you have this like this really beautiful way of finding the beauty in it, you know? So this is the card. I don't know if you can see it. We've got another little teacup, which means Spirit is about to spill the tea. But it's going to be spilling, we're going to be spilling the tea on what it is that's going to help you evolve. With the lotus flower in the middle, I feel like you have really just kind of went through, like, the muck. Like, you probably have just, okay. I feel like that is actually coming more towards an end. Numerology, that breaks down to a 7. That's always my spirit number. Like 777. That's like that's the number of luck. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you have luck on your side right now. I am going to go ahead and hit the key concepts of this really quick, just to hold myself accountable, because it is a new deck. But it is the prospering power of prayer, communication with the divine, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. So if you want to go ahead and say a prayer as I'm carving your name and stuff, and we'll just go ahead and we'll melt mine and your magic into that candle and go ahead and get it burning for you.
Like out loud?
No. You
okay, I was going to say, I'm not doing
it to yourself, girl. Yeah, you don't have to share. I'm just saying, if you want to work with me, we can go create and set this intention. And
I got you.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh goodness.
I love your face, and I love always doing this with you, and your energy is always wonderful to be in. I enjoy it so much. So, with your soul, the current situation, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, this indicates that we may be missing some things. We may be a little distracted. We may be missing some opportunities that may be right in our face. Yeah, see, we're kind of throwing a fit. Kind of being a little stubborn. So Spirit is saying, and I don't get like you're throwing a fit, like you're not giving me what I want type of thing. I feel like it's more like, why can't I just see it? Why isn't it just right here? Meanwhile, it is, but you're looking somewhere else.
Oh.
So like your attention is being drawn to something else instead of like being kind of present and aware of everything kind of going on around you. So make sure you're taking some time during the day, just kind of 5 minutes, set a timer, just sit there in silence. You don't have to like meditate, right? Just kind of sit there and let your mind just clear, and focus on breathing, and just let your mind clear, so that way you can kind of be brought into the present. So I feel like that's a big thing for you right now is, and I mean, it's the holidays. We have so much going on as it is
Yeah.
that we are distracted with so many
Mhm.
different things. So
Yeah.
Spirit is just saying, hey, we know what you want and you're
Yeah.
putting it out there and we're really trying to give it to you. And it's like
Mhm.
right here. Can you turn your head? So that's what I feel like they're trying to tell you. So what part of your soul needs healing?
Mhm.
We have the Page of Pentacles. All right. So the Princess of Pentacles. And what that is to me, what that feels like is kind of like that whole new start, like starting over again. Like part
Mhm.
of your soul is like, I really want to start something new, but I'm afraid, right?
Mhm.
I want to take an adventure. I want to get more grounded. I want to get more rooted too. Like, it's that whole like feeling as if you're part of a family unit,
Mhm.
and it's not that you're not, but like you
Yeah.
want to have your own little family,
Yep.
and it's scary, right?
Mhm.
Because there's this fear that it's not going to happen.
Mhm.
And that's what they're saying. Like, you need to really dive into that fear and try to process through it and shift out of that to know that it is possible and you do deserve it and you're allowed to have it because we're trying to give it to you. We're really
Mhm.
so
It's like right
right here,
there.
like right.
Yeah.
So how can
Mhm.
you heal your soul? We got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, usually this, I know Brittany loves to call him the douchebag of the tarot. Um, but usually when we talk about the Knight of Cups, he kind of comes in, or whomever it is comes
Uh-huh.
in and then he tries to sweep you off your feet. Yeah, does all the, all the talking. But
Uh-huh.
honestly, I feel like the way that you heal your soul is you put this attention to you, right? You The way you want to be treated, how you want to, whether you want to come in and sweep, or have someone sweep you off your feet, or if you want to do it to yourself first. Like, honestly, love bomb the shit out of yourself. Stop gaslighting yourself and
Mhm.
start love bombing yourself and continue to do so, right? Start seeing your worth. Like, give yourself that love and attention. Buy yourself some gifts, girl. Like, don't be afraid. Like do that. Like,
Mhm.
pay attention to you, to what you are truly desiring. And you're going to start seeing a shift in that because not only is that going to, you know, boost up your confidence, right? And know your worth, it's
Mhm.
actually it's going to make you want to try different things, to start a new adventure. You're not going to be so scared because you're like, you know what? If it fails, guess what? I got me. I'll buy myself something else too. I don't care, right?
Exactly.
So
Yep.
so it's just really love bombing the shit out of yourself. So what is that? What does that? What's the outcome of doing that? We have the Two
Mhm.
of Wands
Mm.
and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands is all about travel, right? Moving,
Mhm.
planning,
Mhm.
really looking for what it is that you desire, right? So this could be traveling more. But we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's not necessarily like moving away. It could be, but
Mhm.
it's wherever you go, it's like planting that seed and laying down those roots. It's that step, right? Because you even have, I mean, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's
Mhm.
that new path, it's that adventure, it's being adventurous. I feel like part of you does want to kind of travel a bit more
Mhm.
and more of the country and
Yeah.
experience. And like I feel like the more that you allow yourself, like I said, even little day trips here and there just to have fun, to get out and explore, right?
Mhm.
The more you do that, the more you're going to extend it outward. You're going to take longer trips. You're going to plan trips. Like, don't be afraid to plan a trip. Like, because a lot of the times we're all like, I'm going to do this when I have this much money. No,
Yep.
just plan it. Just
Just
plan
do
it
it.
now. Because you know what? You're going to make that money, right? So it might make you feel a little worried at first because you're like, well, shit, that only leaves me with so much money. But
Mhm.
guess what? now you can't back out. Now you're going because you got the tickets, or you got the hotel or the Airbnb, whatever it is. Like, don't start holding yourself accountable to do nice things for yourself, to enjoy yourself, to have the adventure you're supposed to be having. We weren't meant to just sit at home and do nothing, right? We were meant to explore and discover ourselves. And that's what I feel like Spirit is really trying to tell you, is like, don't be afraid to explore and really hold yourself accountable to do nice things for yourself, to celebrate you, to enjoy you, and to love you. So that's what I got. Any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Erica, I'm going to
Hey.
start off with I am so fucking proud of you.
No, thank you.
I can see the work that you have put into yourself just by checking out your chakras.
Mm,
Um, your chakra system is good. I will say that it's one of the best ones that I can say I've seen in a while. Um, for me not have gone in and like worked on it myself for a few days. But so your root chakra is open and balanced, right? So there's that bottom chakra, that's that one that's all about safety and security, and all of your basic needs are met. They got check marks, right?
Okay.
That is
Okay.
amazing. Your sacral chakra is the only one that you have that's clogged. So I did work on trying to open that up. It is active. It just seems to be the normal everyday stuff, that little thing that you were 10 minutes late to get into work one day and you were like, oh, why am I even like this? Why do I do these kind of things?
Yep.
It's just that kind of stuff that is
Yep.
building up and kind of clogging it down a little bit. Okay, so that's the one to really kind of work on. I think that just reminding yourself that it's okay to make mistakes is going to be something that's going to help just kind of realign it and get it back into its normal everyday thing. I will say the sacral chakra is one of those ones that I am noticing is one of the hardest for anybody to keep like open, aligned, and not overactive or underactive. So yours is active, like it's good. It's just it's got some muck in there from, as I said, the daily, everyday kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Your solar plexus, which is again that kind of gut instinct, is open and it's balanced. So again, I can see that you are doing a lot of work on yourself. Your heart is open. It is balancing, but it does seem very guarded, your heart chakra. So I don't know whether that could even be just you don't want to allow yourself to receive the love from other people, because that could be something that is like going to help again with that self-worth. It kind of lowers it sometimes when we put too much on that, and I think that that's guarded. So breaking down some of those barriers, reminding yourself that you have all of those safety and security check boxes are done, right? Your throat chakra is open and balanced, but again, guarded. Don't forget that you are you. There's never been a moment where Erica has not been Erica since I've known you.
Yep.
But I think that, again, maybe you hold back on saying things because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. Because Erica is that ball of love, that person that you know is going to make you feel better if you're having a crappy day. So just know that sometimes you don't have to say things for the purpose of hurting people's feelings. If it hurts their feelings, that's on them. You're just speaking that truth. Your third eye chakra is open, but it does not look like you use it very often. Like you just don't want to access it, or when you do, I don't know what your clairs are or anything like that, or but like you could be getting dreams and maybe you remember them when you wake up and you just kind of laugh about them and don't think of anything.
I
I don't
think
know
that's
what it
my
is,
problem. I don't remember.
but
I know I dream, but I don't remember anything. I don't know.
well, I
Yeah, yeah.
have that problem a lot too. I've noticed that
Mhm,
when I
mhm,
keep a journal right next to my bed with a pen
mhm,
there, and I'm more willing to write down my dreams right as I wake up, I'm
mhm,
more likely
mhm.
to remember them.
Oh,
Um,
okay,
but
okay.
so I don't know if there's a sign that maybe spirit keeps trying to give you that you're missing, but they're like, she's not using her third eye the way she is supposed to. It's
Okay.
open, it's balanced, it's just not being used.
The book, the book of answers.
That's what
Okay.
it is. She
Yeah,
knows. She knows. Yes.
yeah.
And then your crown chakra is again open and balanced. So the thing that I would tell you to work on the most is going to be that sacral chakra and your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is more of allowing people in because you yourself, you know that you are worthy, you know that you got you, and that you are what you need in your life to make sure that you are fulfilled. But you have to allow other people in. They can help light up some of those chakras for you as well, okay? But
Okay.
that is
Thank
what I
you.
have. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I think I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello.
Uh,
Hi.
uh,
Mhm.
the first three stones I pulled is all like a protective stone. Okay, so I absolutely love this. This is an amethyst tower.
Mhm.
It's a highly protective stone, and people don't think that it is, but it actually really is. Um, and I don't know why, but it brings in self awareness,
Okay.
and I just feel that would be amazing for you. I don't know. I this was the first one I pulled. And then the selenite. Um, it brings clarity of mind. It's also protective. It's a stabilizer. It brings clarity of mind. It's also protective. It's a stabilizer. And I'm going to tell you, I sent Brittany a picture of mine the other day. They're getting all this crap on
Mhm.
them. So they're absorbing something, and I need to like replace them soon. But I love these. These are one of my
Wow.
favorite. Um, and then I pulled black obsidian, which is also protective. And I have these also all over my house. Um, but black obsidian also will bring stuff to light, even from past lives that need. I'm
Mm.
sorry, my dogs are hitting my door. Um, they will bring stuff up from past lives that you still need to heal.
Mm.
And some
Okay.
people don't like black obsidian for that reason. And if you don't, you can get mahogany obsidian, which I don't have right now. It's a little softer and not as pushy. Um, but that is what I have for you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any questions or anything, Erica, for anybody?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thank
I
y'all.
hope you enjoyed it.
I did. It's cool.
We appreciate you so much. And anybody who's gotten a reading tonight, if you wouldn't mind giving us a review, either if you want to make a TikTok, you can. If not, like if you're in our in the Facebook group or the Discord, just to, I think what I might do too, if everybody's okay with it, is I might actually upload this onto YouTube as well, so people can kind of look at their readings.
All
Um,
right. I'm trying to see
so
how to get out of here. Bye.
I love. If you want, I
Thank you
can
for
boot you
letting
out
us read
too.
for you. I love her so
Oh,
much.
I love her too. She's amazing.
Telling
So,
you,
but
like,
In
just connecting to her
April,
energy made me feel giddy.
I actually had placed her card on top of Snowflake Obsidian.
oh, nice.
So
I love it.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening here, but I'm here for it.
Like, I
So,
love how these are going together. I love that
I know.
Yes.
because
I
I
know.
can't see your card and I can't see what you're putting on it.
Yeah. Well, I just set it there, and this is I wish I had better lighting. It has little white polka dots all over it, but it's actually Snowflake Obsidian.
I love all obsidian.
Yes.
But yeah, the regular black obsidian kind of is like, I'm gonna give you a push. I'm gonna give you a push. I'm gonna push you, but I'm gonna. So a lot of people like the snowflake or mahogany obsidian.
Love
It's
it.
not as pushy.
I love it.
I'm
So,
not gonna lie, you
again,
showed that amethyst tower, and I was like, "Ooh, her third eye chakra. It'll help with that."
yep, yep. So again, if
And
um,
I,
oh, go
sorry,
ahead, April. No, go ahead.
I wasn't aware until recently that amethyst was actually a protective stone either. Until probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Good to know, though.
And it also helps because I had just got one. It's it's an amethyst heart, and I
Mhm.
put it by my bed because it's good for migraines as well.
Oh wow, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That one is going to come in handy.
Right?
Yeah. So, for those who have gotten readings, again, if you're interested in purchasing any of the crystals, you are not obligated whatsoever, but you can contact April and you can set up payment and shipping and everything like that. They are $10 per stone or crystal. Again, for those who are just joining us, we are doing Earth, Wind, and Fire readings. And we are starting off with our candle blessing from Lindsay. She pulls an oracle card for you to help set the intention and what you need to pull in and set the tone for the reading. Um, and she opens up, to source. We all connect to you at, yeah, it is good for going to sleep. We all connect to you and we all do our work in the background as each other is working. Uh-oh, where'd she go? So after Lindsay does her candle blessing, I'll take over and I'll do your soul healing reading. Where your soul is, where it needs healing, what you need to do, and the outcome. And from there, Brittany will take over and go over your chakra system, what she's finding, and what's clogged, what's open, what's balanced, what's not, and give you some tips. And she'll try and do some work if she can. But we're doing what we can with the time we have. And then from there, April will be suggesting crystals to also help heal in the different areas that you really need it. And these are all, with our gifts, we're with our intuition, and we are very blessed that you guys have joined us tonight. And if you are interested in getting in on the list, it is $50. And the list is open. Jackie is up next. So Jackie, if you can check in for me and let us know if we are allowed to connect to your energy. And I will wait for Lindsay to get back in before. I don't think you can, Jackie. You need 1,000 followers in order to do so. Um, yeah. If Jenna would allow you to use hers to pop in, you could. Jenna's on my list too, but I haven't seen her tonight. She might not be feeling well though. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what happened to Lindsay. Let me try and re-invite her. But just make sure you give us permission so we all can connect. And once Lindsay gets back on here, we will start everything. It won't let you share. Thank you, Jackie.
That is weird. Oh, okay, it will
Oh, now
now.
it will. That is weird. I don't know. Maybe Lindsay scrolled out or something. I just re-invited her. I don't know what's going on. Oh, stop being funny. Thank you for sharing the live.
TikTok got issues. Kicked me completely out of my phone. I had to restart my phone. I've never.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and light a candle for all of us inside the room.
Good idea.
So if you're in here and you need some protection and some love and some healing, this is for you. This is for me. This is for us all.
Thank you, Lindsay.
That's good.
I don't like restarting my phone. That's a pet peeve.
All right. So Jackie's up next, Lindsay, whenever you're ready. And she has given permission to connect. So the song, I just paid attention to it, says, I wish I could be as cool as you. I know you do. I know you wish you could be as cool as us.
Okay, you said Jackie, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm technical difficulties.
Oh, you're fine.
I had to contact my internet provider and ask him if we're having issues. All right, Miss Jackie, I'm going to go ahead and say our prayers and get this started in full. Is there anything specific that you have in mind with this evening, or are we going spirit guided? I think that spirit is just taking over anyways. Like, I'm just going to throw that out there. It doesn't really matter what we pick. They're kind of telling us exactly, okay, yeah, exactly what we need to hear is what I'm noticing. So, spirit and guides of the highest white light, I ask for protection, I ask for clarity, and I ask for discernment when delivering this message and receiving this message. Spirit, what does Jackie need to hear above all else to help her evolve to her highest good? What is the intentions that we're setting this evening? Thank you. Bearing fruit. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm just saying. So this right here tells me that you've got something within your life that you're really wanting to just bring fruition to. I think I'm using the wrong words. Like there's something that you're really just wanting to create. I could totally be wrong, but I really feel, especially with this card being so red, and then it's symbolizing the tree on the front of it, which tells me that you're probably really strong and really grounded right now in whatever this endeavor is that you're embarking on. I don't know if you're in a relationship, you're not wrong, or whatever it is, but I'm going to read the key concepts so Spirit can check me on this one and see exactly what it is. But I really feel like this is going to go all the way around that root chakra, but also it just tells me like this tree is standing alone, right? And I heard a quote a while back that said, a tree that's standing out in the middle of a field is much more stronger than a tree that is mixed up within the forest. Why? Because this tree was required for its roots to grow out farther and stronger so it could stand alone against all of the wind, all of the elements that it is throwing at it. So I feel like you're the type of person that you don't ever really necessarily feel like an outsider. Like you're a strong, independent person. The number was 12, which breaks down to a 3. That might have significance in it. I'm not picking anything up right this second, though.
It does.
But the key concepts, it does.
Yeah, it comes up.
The key concepts. I told you she's creating something new. The first thing is birthing. Okay? You're birthing the result of hard work on an idea or consistent thought manifesting into form. The relationship between the external world and the internal world and the feelings and beliefs. So I'm going to go ahead and start working my magic for you. If you wouldn't mind, I just need your first name and your birth date. And then I'm going to lay this on the board for you. I can't do. Thanks, Spirit. I like checking myself.
All right, Mama. So, for your soul healing reading, um, your current situation, Jacqueline. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and what this is bringing to me is you're really doing a lot of work. Okay, this is representing like your career as well. We're looking, your soul is like really like in tune, aligned. Like when it comes to your career, you very much are, you know, you're always on top. You're always aligned with what it is that you want. And same thing like what Lindsay was saying with the co-create, with the creation where you're trying to create something. I feel like you're being told that you really need to like take the confidence that you have within your workplace and place it in what you are trying to create, what you're trying to pull in, right? What you're bringing to fruition, what you're manifesting. Okay? Take that same confidence that you use within the workplace and apply it to the other realms of your life. And you know this. You know that, you know, you often have put other people in front of you instead of standing your ground. And so it's, I don't want to say it's for a lack of confidence at that most. It's more so you want other people to feel confident, but it's at a disservice to you. She really has. She really has improved leaps and bounds. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Um, but Spirit is definitely saying like when you feel the struggle, right? When you're feeling like um you're not like if you're not doing as well as you think you should, just know that you do this in other areas of your life. You need to just kind of like take it from there and apply it to where you're really trying to improve. Um so what part of your soul needs healing? We have the 3 of cups, okay? And this to me is celebrating you. Um Also finding that tribe, right? Connecting with your tribe, connecting with people who are going to support you. And outside of like love relationships, you need to make sure that you're keeping connected to the people who want the best for you. Don't worry so much about the people who wish you harm or wish you to fail. They don't matter. Just always keep celebrating all your wins. I don't care how big or small they are. They're still wins, right? And so that's where they're wanting you to put your focus. Notice where you've made changes and acknowledge it. Don't be afraid to, it's not gloating. It's not boasting. It's you being proud of yourself. You're allowed to be proud of yourself. So, how can you heal your soul? 3 cards popped out. We got the 9 of Swords, the Death card, and the Strength card. So what this is saying is we need to let go of the worries, the fears completely. That is not to say that you aren't doing well. You are doing amazing. But Brittany here, this one down here, she's done amazing work too. And today we discovered that it was little subtle things that were kind of creating a block. So it's there's still worries and fears there, and they might be hidden behind a positive word. Pay attention, okay? We need to transform and we need to let go of the worries, the stress, the anxiety, the fears. We need to transform them into strength. We want to make our fear our strength. We want to use that fear to push us to really it it's like when we feel the fear, we need to ask ourselves, why am I afraid? Am I afraid of losing? Am I afraid of failing? Am I afraid of succeeding? Right? There's so many different reasons why fear shows up, and we need to use that to push us to go after it, to take one step towards what we want, taking a risk, stepping outside of our comfort zone. Just a little bit is going to make big changes come. I do need to do that. Yeah, so it's going to be huge if you can, okay? We have to let go of the fears because it's all in the past. And so we need to transform it, and we need to transmute it and make it our bitch, basically. Make that fear our bitch, right? We want to face the fear, we want to face that line and make it our pet, make it our bitch, and use it to strengthen us even more, to have that courage to step even just ever so slightly outside of our comfort zone, right? And so the outcome of healing that part, of doing the healing, we have the Queen of Swords, which makes sense with you being a Libra, okay, where she represents the air sign. She knows what she wants. She knows what she needs. She goes after it. She leaves people behind in the background because you know what? If you can't keep up with me, you can't keep up with me, right? So she's not afraid to chop off heads, right? She's a badass, and so are you. And you're going to see this come out. And it's not about being cocky, it's about being confident, right? Knowing that you have the answers that you need and going with faith towards them, knowing that you're going to do the right thing to get what it is that you want. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. Okay, that's that overall management of our stability in all aspects, financial, emotional, spiritual, all of that. And we have that. They're not like, this isn't what people call divine counterparts, but we still have that match. We have the one who speaks the truth, right? Speaks and is not afraid to ask for what they want. And then we have the one that provides it. So it might not be quote unquote a divine match, but it's a great pair because when you're not afraid to ask for what you want, they're not afraid to give it to you. But you have to be able to ask for it. And it doesn't have to be, a lot of the times we're afraid that it's going to turn into something harsher, an argument or what. It doesn't always have to be that way. We don't have to see it that way. We can see it as understanding, right? And having understanding with each other. But this is showing you that if you can really heal that, if you can really celebrate who you are and you can build that confidence within yourself, you won't be afraid to ask for what you want because you know you deserve it. And they're not going to be afraid to give it to you or hold back in giving it to you because they know you deserve it, right? But you have to know you deserve it. And the celebration of all of that too is going to give you the strength to speak out for it. Let me know if that makes sense or if you have any questions. Otherwise, to Miss Brittany.
Okay, Jackie. So, um, what I have for you is that your root chakra is clogged. It is overactive at the moment, and I instantly got this feeling of worrying that something's going to be taken away from me. So I don't know if that's something that you're dealing with right now. It does kind of seem like you need a lesson. Uh, Jackie, we can talk chakras all day, I promise. So that root chakra is about your safety, your security, all of those things that build that foundation for you to feel like you are okay. Right? That's what's going on with that root chakra. Now, it is clogged. It's not very hard to get these chakras clogged, especially the root, because, well, small things can make that go out of whack. My tire blew the other day, and now I have to spend $150 to get a new tire. Not really, that wasn't me. I'm just saying that's one of those things that can happen. But it seems like it's overactive right now, which is telling me that there's a worry. that there's something that's going to be taken away from you. So that's actually the chakra I personally worked on. I wrote the note here before I did it that my intentions for working on it was to remind you or to remove any of the worry and replace it with a sense of knowing that if it goes, it wasn't meant to be for you anyways. So that way, instead of having that fear that it's going to be taken away, we know that it's okay if it gets taken away. If it gets taken away, something better is going to come because that wasn't meant for me anyways. Um, your sacral chakra, I am going to congratulations, Jackie. You are the first person of the day with an open, balanced sacral chakra. This is self-worth. You know you are worthy. This is also that fun bon chick won't want time, stuff like that. But you got you and you are confident in you, and I love that. Keep that open and balanced because that, as I said, it's the first one today. So just applause to you. Your solar plexus is clogged and it is active. It's just clogged. I think this is again that everyday second guessing ourselves so where, okay, well, I think I should go right. You know, so and so told me to take a left at the stop sign. I think it was right, but I have my magnet's broken. I'm not a very good bird, so I'm going to take a left instead of a right. Second guessing ourselves, that's an instant way to start bogging that solar plexus chakra down. Um, and it's affecting your heart chakra. So your heart chakra is open, but it's unbalanced. And that's the chakra that really connects those lower ones to the higher ones. So with it being active and open, I feel like that your solar plexus chakra is kind of what's throwing that one out of whack a little bit. Your throat chakra is opening and balancing, but it's still a little bit wobbly. You are not sure of when the right time to speak up is. Like, you know what to say, you know how it needs to be said, you just don't know if it's the right time or not. It's kind of what I'm feeling, if that makes sense. I kind of hope it does. Your third eye chakra is open and in balance. So, again, congratulations on that one because that one to me is really hard to keep open. And your crown chakra is open, but it's not balanced. And I just wanted you to take a few moments at night and try to connect with your higher self because, for the most part, your chakra system is good. I mean, yeah, we're a little bit off balance here and there, but trying to actively remind yourself to connect to your higher self or your spirit team will help you align with your higher self and make that future you an even better alignment for yourself. But that is what I have for you. Please let me know if you have any other questions. And if not, I will send it to April.
Hi, Jackie. So the first stone that I picked was the tumbled black tourmaline. This is good for all chakras. It helps transform dense energy into a higher vibration. So, like if there's a lot of crap around you, it's going to take that and it's going to help lighten the mood. It's going to help lighten everything up and put you in a higher vibration, which I love. It is also a protection stone and a mental healer stone. And I know that you have self confidence, but like as Marcy was saying, this is going to help you put self confidence in all aspects of your life. The second stone that I picked was the sunstone. This is going to help you nurture yourself. It allows your real self to shine and it helps you to say no. And we know we always want to make everybody happy. Say no. Say no. If it's not good for you or it's not for your highest good, say no. And this also cleanses all chakras. And then the last stone I picked for you, and it's not really about what the stone means. I think for me, it's what the stone means to me about you, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said that right. It reminds me of you. Let's put it that way. There we go. So this is a desert rose stone, and I'm trying to I don't know if you can see all the little curves and stuff in there, but it is formed under pressure. Okay. It's formed from water, sand, and wind. But look how freaking gorgeous it is. I love this. And it just, yeah. And it helps you get guidance with ease. And it helps with abundance and alignment. But yes, it just reminds me of you. So it had to be in here. So that's what I have for Jackie.
I love it. I love it. Let us know if you have any questions, Jackie. Thank you so much. Again, if you're interested in any of the crystals or stones that April has picked, you can connect with her and purchase them. No obligation whatsoever. They're just suggestions, but they are $10 a piece. We appreciate you. Again, welcoming everybody who is joining us. If you haven't been here, we are doing Earth, Wind, and Fire readings. We do have one more person on our list. So if you're interested in getting in on these, they are $50. You get 4 readers. And the process goes, Lindsay starts off our reading with an oracle card, and she helps set the intention of any intention that your spirit is trying to tell you that you need. She will then light a candle and bless the candle, and get everything flowing. And from there, I will take it and I will do a soul healing spread about where your soul is, what part of your soul needs healed, how to heal it, and the outcome of healing it. From there, Brittany takes over. She connects and she goes over your chakra system, what's clogged, what's balanced, unbalanced, all of the goodness. And she can give you tips, and if there's something that she can work on, she will. And then from there, we go to April with her crystal suggestions on how to kind of amplify that healing process. Now, one thing I haven't said all night that I feel really horrible about not saying, if you want to book a private reading with any of us, be sure to contact us. You can message us. I have the ability in my profile, I have a scheduler. You can set up an appointment, or you can just message us directly, and we'll be happy to do that. We have so much talent and gifts in this room alone. And then also down in the comments is small, medium, at large. She is a medium. She's very gifted. She joins me here often to do mediumship readings. So make sure you follow her as well, because we will be pushing her to do her own lives too soon. So with that, Jenna, you are up next. If you want to come up into the room, you can just go ahead and request. We do need permission for all of us to connect to your energy. But so stick around if you haven't seen one of these readings. They're very interesting, and I have not seen anything like this on TikTok. It is quite an experience that I don't think you can find anywhere else. Huh? Yeah, I'll take it. There she is. And if you've gotten a reading, please feel free to leave us a review, whether it is through a TikTok video or on the Loving Rebel guidance group and Facebook, or in the Discord. And I will be uploading this to YouTube as well. And so you can leave comments on that. I'll be sure to share that link. Hi, Jenna.
Hi, loves.
How are you?
I'm not turning my camera on tonight. I'm having a rough day, so.
Aw, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I have to call BS because I don't think Jenna could ever have a rough day. I'm just saying.
Aw.
Well, I had surgery a week ago, and it's just been a challenge, to say the least. And
feeling
today was
better?
very painful. I have my moments. Today was just not a good day all around. So I was woken up by the pain at like 5 o'clock this morning, and it just never really got better except for when I've been medicated. So
Well, and then all the kids were home and I didn't come over and
Well, I took Evie down to Marley for the day. So,
nice.
I was
yeah.
about to say her babysitter called out today.
No.
Nope. I took Evie down to Marley. I was like, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity because I only had 3 meetings today, Marcy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Only three.
Yeah. Well, normally I had like an hour and a half of meetings. Normally I have like 7 hours of meetings. So, but my kiddos have been taking good care of me. Andrea and Nathan have been taking excellent care of Evie for me so I can rest. So,
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Jenna,
So
when
show
you
me.
have a few minutes, message me on Facebook. I want to chat with you about something, about some
okay.
energy healing possibly. So you might be the perfect guinea pig for it while you're in pain.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to try anything. Lord knows I'm going to be out of medication soon, and you know how stingy they are these days because of addicts. So,
Yep.
you know,
So yeah,
God
get
forbid
with me. We'll
that are
see if we
actually
can make
in
something
pain
work.
get anything.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
So
Yeah.
the first thing we need from you, Jenna, is just the permission to enter your energy space, and then
You all have permission to enter my energy.
And then, may I have your birthday, please?
May 14th, 1985.
oh, guess who's playing? Can y'all hear it?
Eminem.
The
I
M.
can't hear it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I'm
Your
scared.
birthday is literally the day before my husband's. His is 5/15
All
of
right.
84.
One day and 1 year older than me.
Yeah,
Or 1 day and
something
1 year
like
and
that.
less 1 day older than me. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, look who comes in.
Willow.
Which one?
No, Andre.
Oh,
Haven't seen him in a few days.
I haven't seen him in a while. I'm just saying. Slim Shady. All right. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. I'm just going to throw this out there. Spirit and guides of the highest white light, we ask for protection, we ask for clarity, and we ask for discernment. We also ask that this is not a love reading unless it is of self love. Okay, what does Miss Jenna need to know for her highest and greatest good? What is it that's going to bring her into alignment to reach her
Amen.
fullest potential? Thank you. I
Amen.
figured you would like that.
She has been around enough to know that literally all of my readings end up turning to love. And it's like, look, I didn't ask for that. Last night I did, but
Spirit's an ass.
did we get some love anyways?
Well, you got the rose's kiss.
Hmm.
And I've never seen this card before. But then you also got birds of a feather. And I can't help but say, birds of a feather, we flock together. So I feel like you're really starting to like start connecting. I know like with Marcy on lives and things like that. Like I feel like you're really starting to find your soul tribe, your soul people, just those long lost siblings that we have running around out there. But
Well,
I
yeah,
do
the 4 of
love.
you on the street right here. Like, y'all are my peeps.
Right. But I feel like that might have been Grant that says, okay, fine, here's a rose's kiss for you then.
Aw,
All
poor
right.
Andre. Looking for a shout out, Jenna.
Oh, thank you, Andre. Oh, Tiny Tiny. Love that one.
Tiny Diny's my favorite.
Justin says, move
Okay.
along.
The key
Stay
concepts for
forever.
the rose's kiss is joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction, an enjoyment, desires, acknowledgement, and five sensory reality. So I'm just going to leave that there. I genuinely feel like that's spirit being kind of cheeky with us right now. I'm not gonna lie. And then birds of a feather is sharing community and a sense of belonging, fellowship with like-hearted people, understanding, and the concepts of we before me. So these are going to be the two main intentions that Spirit is going to be helping us push into your candle. And then if you have anything else that you want to just kind of keep it to yourself and pray and set the intentions with me, I'm going to go ahead and start carving your candle now and anointing it, and then we'll get it burning for you in the background.
Thank you, my love.
Okay. So, with soul healing, your current situation of your soul right now, you have the Emperor. Okay. So, what stands out to me with the Emperor card is that masculine energy. You've been in it. You've been in it for a long time because you've had to. Survival.
Years.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's that I have to do what I have to do. I'm just gonna do it, and it's more than I'm an independent woman. It's no, I just have to because there is nobody else.
Right.
So that's where your soul is sitting right now. Like, it's not that you're doing anything wrong whatsoever, but it's just that you don't have the chance to step into that feminine, because even when you have a slight chance of doing that, it's it's been shown that you can't quite get comfortable there. And I feel like that's part of the manifestation that you need to be applying, is being able to feel your into that feminine energy. Like, that needs to be something that you're working on. How would that look like?
That makes sense.
How would you feel? So, um, what part of your soul needs healing? Seven of Cups. And what jumps out to me is indecisiveness. This. It's almost, there's too many options. Your soul's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. I don't know how to just kind of move, right? Decide and go. So that part of your soul is the decision making. We need to kind of start practicing making a decision. I know that sounds silly, but like, whereas you might take, maybe normally it takes you a week or two to kind of weigh all the options, get all the information, like really put yourself on a deadline and be like, okay, I'm going to give myself 20 minutes or 2 days or whatever. Start giving yourself a deadline to make those decisions. Because what you're doing is you're going to trust your gut. You're going to start learning to trust your gut. Whereas when we give ourselves no deadline, or we just sit there and we weigh our options, we're logically talking out of our intuition. We're talking ourselves out of our intuition. And that's where the problem is coming, right? Because we're not trusting what we're feeling and what we're doing. Hold on.
That makes sense.
I was just getting Lindsay back in here. So that's the part that needs healing. So how can you heal your soul? King of Cups. All right. And this isn't necessarily about finding that King of Cups. This is you managing your emotions. This is you, because you're already in that masculine energy, right? So it kind of makes sense too. It's learning how to manage the emotions versus the logic versus the intuition. Kind of having a balance of all that, becoming more zen within yourself about your decisions.
Yeah. Emotions always get me. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and yes, I mean, that could be pointed towards someone who kind of helps you feel able, but first and foremost, you have to do it with yourself. You can't rely on somebody else to kind of help bring that in.
Oh yeah, I mean emotions. You know, I'm a very emotional person.
Oh no, I know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just clarifying for anybody else who might be thinking that's what I was saying. Gotcha. I'm not saying that you need a man to help you balance your emotions, because first and foremost, you have to have a balance within yourself.
I don't need no
man. Yeah. So that's how you can heal it, is starting to learn how to understand and manage those emotions, right? Because we can absolutely fly off the handle over something so minuscule, right? Because our emotions aren't in check. So if we can understand why certain things are triggering us, we can move forward in a much more awareness, and it opens up more opportunities in many different ways with that. Nope, the list is open, sweetheart, and it's $50 tonight for the whole experience. So the outcome of doing this healing work, decision making, you being able to make decisions in faith, in that blind faith. Um, so when you come to a crossroads, you're not sitting there weighing them out anymore. You're just like, nope, I'm going this way. I'm taking a right. Nope, I'm taking a left. Like it's having that decisiveness, which we have the star card as well. And that allows you to go after what it is that you truly want, what really fills your cup, what really that you dream about, that you do desire. We also have the Seven of Wands. Okay. This isn't always about like being defensive, but this is also about being confident, not being afraid to stand up against all odds, right? So with doing that healing, you're able to make decision to go after what you want, and going up against all the odds that most people would be like they'd back down, because you won't, because you are always victorious with the Six of Wands. So it really it gives you more of that confidence to know that you deserve what it is that you want, and you're not going to settle for bullshit or things that don't align with what it is that you truly want for yourself, right? Because you're making the decisions. It's not, oh, let me wait and see what this person says, or what. No, this is what I'm doing. Like, if you're with me, cool. If you're not, all right, see you, peace, deuces. So that is what I have. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I give it to Britt.
That all makes sense.
Jenna, we're going to do you a little bit differently. We've been working everybody from root to crown. We're going to work from crown to root with yours because I think it's going to be the best way for us to get through it today. So, your upper three, I'm trying to go like here. Your upper three, your crown chakra, your third eye, and your throat are open and balanced. Your throat chakra is a little bit wobbly with the balance to unbalanced, but it's not because of anything being overactive or underactive. It's just, you said it yourself, you're not feeling well. That can affect your chakra on a day-to-day balance. So the fact that your upper three are as open and balanced as they are, with you being on any type of medication, going through any surgery recently, is actually freaking amazing. So your top three are good. The ones that we need to start worrying about is where your heart is concerned. It is clogged, it's overactive. So with this, I feel that it's more of not so much overactive because you are loving yourself so much. It's because you are giving your love away to everyone around you and forgetting about yourself, which is what is throwing it out of balance. Um,
That doesn't sound like me at all.
so that there was that one, and then we go to your solar plexus, which is opened. It is not clogged, and it is overactive. That could be, I feel like, again, that you know that you have you trust your decisions and your gut instincts without worrying about anybody else's, if that makes sense. Like sometimes that's how you're at right now. You're like, you know what? If I'm going to make this decision, I don't care if Karen, Keith, and Kathlena over here think that I'm doing something wrong. Like I'm going to do it. And so remember that, yes, with gut instinct, we always have to go with what our gut instinct is telling us, but also remember that sometimes outside advice is going to help with that. It can't be just about, I feel like this is more about, well, if I allow this person to help me make a decision, then it could hurt me in the long run. So I don't know if that's an issue that you've had recently.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that sounds familiar.
your sacral chakra is closed. So with the indecisiveness that Marcy was talking about when I was sitting here just like kind of watching, that's what I was working on. I was trying to open up that sacral chakra. I think that you've probably closed it off for good reasons, but you have to remember that you can have it open without allowing anybody else into it at the moment. That's the best way I can put it. Uh, that should be a YouTube short, Marcy. Your root chakra is clogged, but it wasn't from an imbalance. Again, I think that's just from you having a rough day. So, the biggest suggestion I would have for you is reminding yourself that you don't have to be worthy in anybody else's eyes. And I know that you kind of don't really worry about that too much on the outside. You definitely have this, that hurt my soul. Sorry. Um, but you definitely, like, we all know you have this shield up. Sorry. Um, but you definitely, like, we all know you have this shield up where we take care of the kids and the work and the bills and, you know, your mediumship and all of that. And you don't have to worry about leaning on anybody else, but sometimes it's okay too. And I think that even having Marcy come over and help out throughout the day might help with that a little bit. But I would definitely just start reminding yourself why you are worthy to other people. That's like the homework I want you to start doing for yourself. We know that you're worthy in your eyes, but why are you worthy in other people's eyes? Because you
I like
are,
that.
and we all see it.
I like that homework. I'm going to start tonight, actually, with that homework, I think.
But that is what I have for you. So thank you so much for letting me into your energy, and I hope you get to feeling better soon.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Jenna, I guess I'm up. Dude, does your jaw hurt? Because mine is killing me.
Yeah, I think it was the way I was sleeping when I took my nap. So
Your
I'm not
left side?
surprised. It's like, it's
Because I
all of
felt
it.
that when
Yeah.
I pulled her oracle.
Oh
But
man,
you know what,
that's it.
Lindsay, my left side, like my shoulder on my left side and up in my neck hurts a lot because I was sleeping on my left side. I have like terrible arthritis in my shoulder and it was really bad when I woke up. So,
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the stones that I picked for you.
okay.
So this rainbow fluorite, it's good for all chakras. It improves your mental focus, clarity, and concentration, and it strengthens discipline and gives you structure. And it's one of my favorite stones. I love it.
Beautiful.
And then I have selenite. It's good for all chakras as well. Clarity, a stabilizer for emotions, and it does provide protection. And like I was telling Erica, I have these all through my house and I love them. It's great. And the last one I pulled for you is black obsidian. And I feel like Erica got this one too. Not, I think it was Erica. I have it written down, but yeah. So this removes blockages. Sometimes it's a little strong for people because it makes you face things like it forces you to face up to your true self. And it can, um, it can, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. It can help you get rid of things that you're bringing from past lives, like past traumas up. So sometimes it's a little too strong and you can use mahogany obsidian, but it's also protective and it helps you release things as well.
Can it get rid of men from past lives?
I mean, it's going to make you figure out why you're still choosing them.
It's why she's not allowing them in her sacral chakra anymore.
Love it.
So, yeah, that's what I have for you. Yeah, Erica got that one.
So, Brittany, my surgery was on the lower half of my body. Maybe that's why my sacral chakra is so blocked right now. Marcy, what do you think?
No, it's
Knowing,
definitely connected. It's definitely yeah. Even yeah. I don't want to put too much out there.
yeah,
It's in the general area though. But
Okay.
yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was. As soon as she said that, I was like,
yeah, so
I
was
wonder.
I. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, getting readings on yours was a little bit hard, and I think it is just because of the surgery. Um, but I did write a note here for your solar plexus. There, I got like the sentence, I can uh only trust myself. That's what you need to worry about getting out of with that. But the sacral, I mean, if that's where the surgery was, it's definitely a good reason why it could be closed off. It's like knives and things, like gonna hide away.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause like
yeah.
to explain it in another way too, like when I had a Reiki healing session done, um, when she reached my sacral chakra, she had asked, "Is something going on there?" I was like, "Well, I've had two C-sections," and she's like, "Well, that's why I feel it." Because she's like, "It's like right across your stomach, like it's." I was like, "Yeah, that's where my scar is," and so like so yeah, I definitely feel like that is a because otherwise, I mean, I don't think you really struggle in that department either. So, but yeah, it makes perfect sense, especially with the recent surgery. Absolutely.
Okay.
I still
Thank you,
want you
ladies.
to do your homework for why you're
Oh
worthy in
no,
other people's eyes.
Oh
I
yeah.
I am I'm gonna do that homework, Britt. Don't you worry. That's definitely gonna happen for sure. For sure, for
Awesome.
sure.
Excellent.
Thank you,
Make
ladies,
sure
so
you
much.
message me within the next few days, though, because I really do. I want to get with you with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna message you tomorrow probably. I have another light day with meetings, so I'll shoot you a message and we'll chat.
Sounds
Sweet.
good.
Thanks,
I love you
sister.
all very, very much. Thank you so, so much. I'm gonna allow my medication to take me into sleepland now.
All
Love
right. Well,
you.
thank
Thank
Marcy.
you.
you
And
for
if
letting
you
us
want, if
read.
you're interested in any of those crystals, just let April know.
Oh yeah,
Or
I'm gonna
Crystal.
let April know. I think April, I'm gonna message you that about that first one. I really like that one and I don't have that one yet. So thank you, loves. Good
Thank
night.
you. Have a good night, honey.
Good
You
night.
too.
Good night. So we don't have any readings right now, do we?
Correct. The list is
Dude,
open if anyone is interested.
look at the black candle.
Wow.
None of them have burned like that.
No. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll
That's a
message you
lot of
guys after
ish.
this.
Well, we can always hop on a call too after this. Probably be easiest.
Um,
Yeah. So how this reading works, Tony? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, April. Before I get into it, because I'll be on, my spiel.
give me before we do somebody else do another reading. I have to get him into the shower real quick, so give me like 5.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time. Um, so yeah, so this is what we're doing, Earth, Wind, and Fire readings. They are $50. So what it entails is Lindsay starts off our reading and she starts with the candle blessing. She pulls an oracle card and connects to spirit, creator, whatever, we all are connecting to you at the same time. So we do need your permission in order to do so. And she discovers what the intention needs to be behind the candle blessing. From there, I come in with your soul healing reading. And that goes about where your soul is in the current situation, where it needs healed, how to heal it, and the outcome. And so after that, Brittany takes over, and she, in the background, she is looking at all of your chakra points where they may be clogged or unbalanced or open and balanced. She lets you know what she's discovering, and she can try and clear some of it if possible. And then April does crystal suggestions on what is going to help you in that healing process. And you do have the option to buy the crystal if you like. Each crystal costs $10 and shipping. And I hope I did not just freeze. So those are $50. All the information is in my profile, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Yeah, actually, I will be uploading this onto YouTube probably tomorrow. So you would be able to, check it out.
But Tony, I promise I won't tell you that you are crazy. I will just tell you why you are crazy.
Exactly. You sent the Cash App? Okay. I think I'm just getting it. Alexandra. I got you. I did. I just got it, honey. Cash App just let me know. So I don't know how long ago you sent it, but I did just literally, as soon as you said that, the notification came. So if you like, you could come up into the box to do your reading if you're interested. If you'd rather stay in the comments, that's fine too, but we do open that option up for you so we have that open communication. You're sending Cash App? I haven't got it yet, but yeah, we do have Cash App. It's the Loving Rebel. It is $50 for this whole experience. So Alexandria, let me know if you want to come up. You can just request, or if you want me to invite you, or if you want to stay in the comments. Again, either one is fine. We will just all need your permission to connect to your energy. And then also Lindsay will need your name and your birth date for your candle. I don't know. We've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've been on for 2.5 hours. So
I was gonna say you can look at the layering of each candle. It doesn't take us very far before we start anew.
No, really.
This is the reading we just finished, and then this one right here is the very first reading that we did.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Hi. Good. Hi, Lindsay.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Stop. Sit. Sit.
Okay, so may I have your name and your birthday, please? This is another soul sister, by the way.
Yeah.
Barely hear her.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Oh my god, it sounds like a
Look
tuna.
at I'm sorry. I got two kids that like to. What? Okay, you know that
It
stirs.
sounds like
Sorry. 8/16/86.
And do we all have permission to connect to your energy?
Yes.
Thank you.
What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start this out by saying a prayer and setting our intentions and getting the ball moving. If you have any specific intentions that you want to go ahead and co-create with me and put your magic into this candle, I ask that you go ahead and you can keep it to yourself, but just go ahead and set your intentions as well. And let's get started. So, spirit and guides of the highest white light, I ask for protection, I ask for clarity, and I ask for discernment. I ask that the intentions and the manifestations that we need to work on today for her be brought forth. What is it that's going to help her evolve to her highest and greatest good, spirit? Whoa. Big energy. So we've got two, and we're going to take them both. The very first card that came out for you is in perfect harmony, and this is a master number 11. So that tells me right now that you've been working on yourself. You've been working with spirit, and you've already been co-creating this. You might be getting a lot of intuitive downloads through music. Music might be really speaking out to your soul right now. And then the next one that I got is a beautiful uncaging. And these two cards together, it just tells me that you're really starting to like come into who you truly are, and you're not afraid to share that with the entire world. I'm picking up both the root to the crown chakra between the red and the purples. Here, I'm going to go ahead and hold myself accountable, and I'm going to pull it from the book because it is a new oracle for me. But I really just feel like you might be getting a lot of messages through music. Music might also be really big in your healing journey for you as well. I know I like to, I lose myself in music all the time. It's the one consistent thing that I've always had in my life, to where it really helps hold, it holds space for you to be able to feel your feelings and release them, but also it also holds space to give you that empowerment and that encouragement that you might need. So like for me, if I'm having a low day, Brittany over here will like to send me something that's probably going to hype me up. So I think music is going to have a lot to do with your emotions. So the imperfect harmony key concepts are togetherness, healthy and harmonious partnerships, commitment in relationships, collaborations with others, and interdependence. So that is just being confident and content with yourself. You're gonna find a lot of the healing for you, I believe, is you're gonna find in isolation. And I'm not saying like isolation like in a bad way, because there is such a beautiful experience that happens whenever we can be content in isolation with ourselves. And this is whether we like to sit out and we like to meditate. Maybe you like to listen to music or sit out and watch birds. Maybe sit by a river just to kind of ground yourself and heal yourself. The next one is number 14, if I can find. And the key concepts for a beautiful uncaging is the prison of guilt and a need for self-inventory, righteously honest, accountability, and making amends. So I think right now you're not only releasing so much that you no longer, like you realize that you might have been carrying things along this path with you that you don't need to carry with you anymore. You're releasing those things and you're allowing your abundance to flow into you naturally. You're starting to figure out what it is that truly just makes your heart tick. And I see you coming out very victorious in whatever it is that you're doing because you're finding self-confidence and you're finding beauty in isolation, and you're being your best hype man right now. And I think that's beautiful. But I'm going to go ahead and start carving your candle and let the girls do their thing.
I just have to say that I have to laugh because like everything that Lindsay said, I'm pretty much gonna back up. Um, so I hope it made sense. I'm gonna explain it a little bit more further here in just a moment. If I can stop freezing up.
Okay, good, because I'm not good at wording.
No, you did amazing.
Oh no, you did perfectly fine. I'm just gonna back up everything you said. That's it. So, all right. So she had said that, first and foremost, like the first thing out of her mouth was that she feels like you're already starting to create something, that you're really trying to, pull something in. You're in this creative mode. You're trying to already create with the universe, with creator, and that's where your soul is. We have the magician. First card out is the magician. Okay, so you are in this state of, okay, I want things to change. I want to change my life. I want to do something different. I want something exciting, right? But it's also kind of scary because we don't know what to expect. Poor Lindsay, every time she tries to turn that camera around, it boots her out. Um, so so you're in this space of, okay, I really want to do something different, and I want so much more from my life, but I'm not exactly sure what it looks like or what I need to do. So, does that make sense for you?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. I have been doing a lot of releasing.
I can barely hear you.
I think my fingers on that. I've been
Oh.
doing a lot of releasing and just like being content. Well, not content,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to like find like my rhythm,
Right.
like Emperor's New Groove kind of thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got the groove.
Yeah.
Um, and like music, I love listening to music, but like I love listening to the wind, and the wind for me is like music. And if you listen very closely, you can hear
Yes.
a whistle. And it's the coolest thing ever.
Yes.
And I love like just listening to the birds, because when the birds, they're all they're all having a conversation. It's music to my ears, if that makes sense.
Yes. It does. It makes perfect sense. And so with the magician too, spirit is telling you that it is time for you to really dream big and take a step towards what you want. Don't be afraid to be like, can I do it? Yes, if you have a desire to have something, you absolutely can do it. The magician is all about manifesting. The magician is all about using the energy for what you truly do desire. And it's important for us to realize that we are not given a desire to be denied. Sometimes people are like, well, I can't have that because I don't deserve that. Or there's no way, it makes no sense why I would be, able to have that house that I dream of because I come from this, right? We get desires for a reason, and spirit is wanting you to know that. So don't be afraid to go after what it is that you want. Okay. And so the part of your soul that needs healing, again, I'm going to back up Lindsay on this. You got the hermit card. Okay. So it's like that, what she was saying, like we can't be afraid to be by ourselves. But the hermit card is not only like being okay with being on our own, or enjoying our own company. It's all about discovering who we are, who we want to be, and what we need in order to get there. So that's where your soul needs the healing. Again, with the magician before it, you have all the power to have what you want, but you have to get very clear on what that is. Because I sometimes, like I said, we feel, well, I can't have that big pretty house, up in the suburbs or up on the hillside or whatever, because I come from, you know, my parents were middle class, or they were poor or whatever. So you're being guided to really start seeing what it is that you want. And it doesn't have to be a material thing. So I'm just using that as an example. It could be that you want to be more connected to spirit, or you want to, connect more to your higher self or your guide. Get very clear on what it is that you want and know that you can have it. And so the way that you heal that, and I love that you're saying, music and hearing music in the wind, right? The way you heal it, we have the King of Cups. Okay. So this is all about kind of understanding and managing our emotion. But I also got the Judgment card with it. And this to me is, answering the call, answering what you're supposed to be doing, right? But he's holding a bugle. I think that's a bugle or some sort of horn. So it is music, and you do hear music in the wind, okay? But you also have to understand that that is not just music, that is messages. Those birds you hear, those are messages. Those are alerts for you. You need to be paying attention. There's something going on around you that you need to be aware of. Now, whether that, you know, paying attention to what we're thinking and feeling at that time so we can understand maybe what's holding us back or what's trying to push us forward. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
it makes a lot of
All right.
sense.
So that's how you heal it, is to understand your emotions, understand what you're feeling, what you're thinking, the inner conversations that you're doing, so you can see where you're supposed to go, because there's something that's kind of holding you back or something that's keeping you from, trying to push you forward, but you're not hearing it, right? So you are very clairaudient. You hear things, right? You hear messages through music, through the wind. If you pay attention, like you said, you can hear the music. If you really listen, I bet you hear the message. You hear the words that come through. Um, and so with that, the outcome of doing this work and healing your soul, we have that Six of Swords. Okay, this is you moving out of that situation that you're not really comfortable in right now, that you're not really enjoying. This is you taking your truth, knowing what you want and moving towards it, right? Packing up what you need and taking your road to your truth. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to feel a little slow at first, okay? And I feel like that's just more of our own self doubt, kind of like, can I really do this? And that's where you have to work through that. So the Knight of Pentacles is a little slow, but it's building that momentum and it's building that consistency. Continue to show up for yourself, be aware of yourself and everything that's going on around you, and you're going to see progress. And with that, we have the Princess of Wands. And for this is taking the action, right? Starting that new adventure that you really do want to do, but you've been holding yourself back from doing. This is you going all in, really just taking that leap of faith on yourself. And not only that, that's you trusting your intuition, that's trusting your guides, trusting the universe, trusting your higher self. And so not only, are you become more aware, but you become more trusting. And you really do pull in even more of the magician and the manifestations that you're trying to pull in. So that's what I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions or if you're confused on anything, but otherwise I'll give it to Brittany for you.
So am I just clairaudience? Because
No,
I've been
no,
seeing a
clairaudience
lot of
is just,
dots. Like,
yeah, no, you're very open. You're very open on many different ones. Brittany will address this. No, clairaudience is just what's coming out that's going to help you kind of pay attention.
okay, because I've been seeing some like really weird, and it started like ever since I met D. Like it just like
Yeah.
when you look at like the top of an engine and you can see like the wave of the engine, like the heat coming off the engine. Like
Hmm.
I'm seeing like lights
Yeah.
in the sky or where dots.
Yeah.
And they've actually gotten a little bit clearer and they started looking like constellations. Like the Ryan's belt or like the
I
Leo.
say look into that because I had a similar experience about 2 years ago, but my dots were showing up in every single photo that my mother took of me with my children. And whenever I did the research for it, it pulled up the Pleiadian star seeds. So I would pay attention to that and look into it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've been like, I'll sit on my porch and I'll just watch and look at the
I can't
dots.
hear you.
I always try to watch and look at the dots,
Yeah,
um, and just look at like what they're forming. And I just sometimes I just sit there and just watch it because I'm trying
yeah,
to connect with it. I'm like, can you make it a little bit clearer? I can't see it very well.
yeah. And that will get stronger over time too. The more you play with it and the more you kind of um, focus your attention on that and ask it to become more clear for you, you'll see it become stronger. Absolutely.
Sometimes I don't think I'm doing it right, but then I'd be
Oh,
like,
we
no,
all
I'm
have been
totally
there.
doing it right.
We all been there.
Yeah.
every day.
Puppies.
So,
All right. So, Alexandria, you have been working on yourself. You have been working on mind, body, and soul, making it all connect, making it all fit together, making you the best you that you can be. Like it's showing. Um, every single one of your chakras are open. Every single one of them. There's none that are clogged. You only have one that is completely out of alignment right now, and that is your throat chakra. And it's not from being underactive, it's actually the opposite. So instead of, worrying about speaking your truth and being authentically you, you are that. But I think it's more along the lines of it reminds me of me a little bit when it comes to this. So please don't take this any type of way because any one of these girls in this box will tell you I do the exact same thing all the time. We get into these moods, right, where we get excited about something or we get, for lack of a better term, a hair up our ass and we're like, this. We're going to tell everybody about it. I'm going to message April and tell her about it. And then when I talk to Lindsay on the phone, I'm going to tell her about it. And then when I talk to Marcia on TikTok, I'm going to tell her about it. We feel like we need to tell people because it's this amazing thing that's happening or this great idea that's coming to mind. And because you are so connected with spirit and your clairs are coming through so well, your crown chakra is open and balanced. Your third eye is open and balanced. The only thing is that throat chakra, right? So sometimes we get so excited we don't realize that we are talking to people that aren't actually for us or with us. So we're creating our own turmoil by telling these people. And that's the only thing that's kind of throwing you a little bit out of alignment. Now, mind you, these can change minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour. Like they change quite frequently, but this shows that you're putting in that work. And I just like want to take a moment for you to really appreciate that because I appreciate that. Um, it's hard to have every chakra open because for me personally, I'm one of those people that when I work really hard on one chakra, another one is going to start getting kind of dirty, is how I picture it, because we're focused on cleaning this one. So just what I did for you was I added a little bit of extra intention into that candle for you, just so that way while that is burning, we are kind of helping burn away those people that aren't there for you. So that way when you do talk to these people and you do get yourself hyped up for these things, they will be right there hyped with you and it will still help keep you in alignment.
That makes a lot of sense. When I get like when something happens, like I'll get really excited and I literally want to tell everyone. Like it doesn't matter what it is. It could be shoes. Like I just want to tell them like these shoes are the greatest, like oh my god, you got to try them out kind of thing, like I just want everyone to fuel my happiness, I guess.
Well, yeah, because, and then there again, it seems like you have that type of energy that you're like, well, even if you're in kind of a crappy mood, maybe my happiness can help you be a little bit happier. Maybe it can raise your vibrational levels. And some people aren't just built like that. They don't want to take it. They want to be mad that you're happy while they're having a bad day instead of being like, oh, that's awesome. I can get excited for you, which is going to get me excited for something great happening to my day later. So just know, as I said, you are doing amazing work. It is showing. Chakras don't lie, fortunately for me. So just great job and keep doing that. Just be mindful of sometimes who you're talking to and about what. And I think that you're doing great. I'll send it up to April.
Okay, so Alexandria, apparently my dog Loki really, really loves this red jasper for you because he was trying to eat it. Um, this is good for your sacral chakra. It supports storing stress, it helps you balance, and it's a very good grounding stone to connect to Mother Earth. Um, and it helps you have the courage to be you. Okay. And then the next one I have for you is a sunstone. And this is good for all the chakras. It helps restore sweetness in life. And like I had said earlier, like sometimes we forget the little things, and this helps you realize the little things that are sweet in your life. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm having a crappy day, but you know what? That coffee tasted amazing this morning. That's a little tiny bit of sweetness. And we all forget about that, all of us. It also helps you to nurture yourself and it allows your true self to shine. It connects you to the regenerative powers of the sun, and it also helps you to say no. And I've been saying this all night too. We all have problems saying no. We want to make everybody happy. We want to do everything, be the best. This helps you say, you know what? No, this is not good for me. This is not where I want to be. And there was only one other person that I got. I didn't get all red for you, but the reds is assertiveness. It helps you be more assertive, stand your ground, say what you need, say what you want, and just be you. And then the last one I got was the desert stone, the desert rose. It's for success, abundance, and alignment. It is formed by water, sand, and wind. So it, it's formed under pressure. And look how gorgeous it ends up being. Like, I'm really trying to get these ridges in here, and I don't think it's happening.
No,
It's
but I
not
can see
picking
like
them
an
up.
owl at that angle.
And it, what's that?
At the angle that it was at, it looked like an owl.
Oh,
It reminds me of a little ball of yarn.
that's really. I really wish this would do better at showing how pretty it is because it's really, really beautiful. Um, and this also helps with guidance, getting guidance with ease. So I love that. So that is what I have for you.
That's funny. I love that your dog picked that out because I love dogs. I love animals altogether. Like I love cats, but I'm allergic, so I get dogs. I'm actually allergic to dogs, but I refuse to get rid of them, so I deal with it. But
Yeah.
like this one's literally he's snoring, and then he gets upset because he wants to get close, but he this is her spot. I mean, so but that makes a lot of
Oh,
sense. I love the desert rose. I always
do
wondered
too.
what it was called. I was like, what is this one called? But every time I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
store, I'm like, they're always busy, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll ask later.
Yeah.
But
So it's desert rose. And as soon as they started your reading, I have 3 dogs and they all start going nuts like they were going to break the door down to get in. So I thought, okay, well, let them in. And they're all up in my face.
That's probably me. Like, I think animals are just drawn to me for some reason. I literally had 2 birds the other day, and I'm pretty sure they were crows. They jumped right out in front of my car while I was driving, and they were flying with my car. And I was just like, well, that was weird. And then the other day I had like, I think it was a falcon, and it went swooped right above my door, and I'm like, what in the world? And then I saw a buck run across the road in front of 3 of our cars on their way to work, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, I know they're all signs. I know they're speaking to me. They're like, they just want to be close to me. I think because it's just I don't know if it's because I draw them in or they're all just giving me messages, which they're all giving me messages. But like maybe it's because my chakras are all open except for my throat, which makes
Yeah,
sense with assertiveness.
Yeah. And also that too,
well, never
um,
trust someone who most don't like.
Oh yes, this is true.
yeah. And
Yep.
a lot of it too is with them right like in your face. It's also like, hey, pay attention. Like, we're trying to get this to you. Can you open up? And no, no, Birdie's having problems.
Uh-oh. Nice.
So, but yeah,
Also, another thing to kind of be mindful of with the birds, I know for me, I get birds like nobody's business all day long, 24/7. And a lot of it is ancestral energies that are coming through to let you know. Like, I just shared this on my TikTok the other day. So, like, whenever you cry out for help in those moments, like, once you've cried that out, that situation is no longer in your hands. You can't control the outcome of how that is. So, once you've cried that out, that's your ancestors showing up and they're giving you a physical representation that they're here, they hear your cries, and that they got you. They got you covered. So that might be something else to keep mindful of depending on the different types of birds. Because, I mean, different ones mean different things to each of us.
Mm.
I love you. Good night. That's my little sister, like my biological sister, if y'all
that's
didn't know.
it.
I'm so happy she made it in here.
Sorry, my
Oh, we share the same spelling of our name.
I know, and y'all share a lot of common personality traits too, because that girl will cut in a heartbeat.
So that was really great, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
so
for
I have to
much.
letting
get
us
you
read.
on this
Thank you.
stone. I'm glad I caught it because I sent you a message and I was like, I don't know if she caught it because I'm Eastern time and I was like Central
Girl,
time. Is that 3 hours?
I'm just Texas time. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm in a time zone somewhere.
Sometimes I'm on a different plane. You
I
good?
feel that.
Oh, I love her.
Well, I appreciate you for coming through. This was really exciting. And I'll keep showing your candle burning in the background as well. It is nice and strong and tall. And you were in Dee's class with me. You already know.
Oh, and you. I mean, they all everything aligns with everything that she said too. I
I
mean,
love it. I love how these are just flowing together. Like, I knew it was going to be something amazing and I knew it was going to be an experience, but I didn't know it was going to be like this. And I'm here for it.
well, I'm here for you guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Love y'all. Night.
You.
good night.
All right. So next up we have Ebony. Ebony, we will need permission to enter into your energy space. Lindsay is gonna need your name and your birth date so she can etch that into your candle. So, and then we all can get started in the background while she gets that.
And if you could spell it in the comments, I would appreciate it because I suck at spelling. Oh, thanks, Indigo. I feel like a teenage boy right now since I'm hanging out in my son's room and y'all can actually see the posters and stuff behind me.
Tapping into that inner teenage boy.
Well, I don't know if I want to be there, but I guess so. It's such a fun reading. Did y'all see the candle melt?
Which one?
Okay, so Misty's melted, but like whenever it got down to the very end, instead of going out, it stayed lit because the protection candle that I lit for all of us had
Oh, wow.
melted into hers and it kept it going. And
Oh,
then right
wow.
after hers was Michelle's, and Michelle's just kind of went out, but that protection also, it went straight over into hers as well, and they just kind of blended together. I've never seen anything like that.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
And now Erica's is like, it's getting close. Hers is burning like extremely strong. And again, it has no blue at the bottom. Like they do whenever they first start burning, but like towards the bottom, that right there is confirmation that every bit of our intentions that we put in there for me, it's working. So whatever her prayer was that she didn't want to share, it's working.
I love it. Exactly.
Yes.
I don't know if you put your information in Ebony because it didn't come through. Lindsay just needs you to spell out your first name for her, and she needs your birth date so she can etch all that into your candle. And then we all do need your permission. No, it didn't come through for whatever stupid reason TikTok wants to filter stuff out. So, and then just go ahead and give us permission to enter your space.
I love
And
your name.
after that, our list is open. If anybody else is interested, the whole experience is $50. You get an intention candle, um, and a candle blessing from Lindsay with an oracle. You get your soul healing spread with me. You get your chakra assessed and some help from Brittany with all of your chakras. And then you get crystal suggestions from April on how to amp up the healing.
Ebony, we're almost birthday buddies. I'm February 19th. Awesome. Good. All right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and start out, and we're going to see what Spirit has to say because these oracles are speaking and they're setting these intentions, and we're just going to give them space and see what happens. So, Spirit and guides at the highest white light, I ask for protection, I ask for clarity, and I ask for discernment, not just for myself, but for Miss Ebony as we work our magic here tonight. Spirit, what intentions do we need to set, and what is going to help elevate and evolve her to her highest and greatest potential? Thank you. I'm going to take that one because it's trying to fall out. You've got number 39, which is Wish Upon a Star. I love this card. This card just, it's like, it gives me that essence of just being whole and complete. Like that inner child has just been healing. Like, look at her hold over her heart space. And then it's got all the colors of the chakras. So I'm curious to see what Brittany comes up with whenever we get here. I really feel like this is giving me also water vibes, so a lot of emotions. I feel like you've been doing a lot of emotional healing. This might not be something that you're sharing with other people, but I do feel like on a really deep level that you've been working through a lot of emotional healing. Okay, and this is just Spirit's way of confirming that that's exactly what we're about to be blessing this candle with and setting those intentions. So if there's anything extra that you would like to go ahead and pray over it as I'm carving the candle, I highly encourage you to do so because that's a beautiful way for us to co-create and do this together. But I'm just going to leave it right there because I feel like that just kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, I just, that's what I've got is just like this warm, it's like warm, like cozy, like just comfort, like that moment that you just like crawl up in bed and you don't want to move, like even though your feet might be a little bit cold, like you refuse to move because you're just comfortable where you're setting, like where you're at. Like I feel like that is the space that you're holding for yourself, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and work my magic and do my thing, and I hope that you say your prayers with me.
All right. Again, more confirmation. the first card out about your current situation is the Nine of Cups. So yeah, you have been doing emotional healing. You're feeling more into yourself. You're knowing, you're understanding those emotions. You're knowing your worth, right? You know, that you do deserve to have what it is that you want. It's that wish fulfillment. It's the wish fulfillment card, right? Emotional fulfillment. That's where you're standing in right now, and that is so beautiful. I have to agree. It feels very warm all over, and it's it's also like it's a bit of, I know this is a water card, but you feel like a lot of fire energy too. Like there's determination there. So much determination, so much passion. I did not get wands for you, but I don't know. You might have a fire moon or a fire rising, but I get a lot of fire energy from you. Um, so where your soul needs healing, we have the Seven of Cups. And so with that to me is the decisiveness, making the decision and taking the action, right? Because you have no problem doing the work at all, but I feel like you're kind of scatterbrained. And that's not even the right word. Like you can do so much, but I think you're being told that you need to focus. Pick something and focus on it, right? Make that decision and focus on it. Um, because you're so good at so many different things, but there needs to be some sort of focus um to really push you into what it is that you want, that you really do desire. And like I said, it's not a lack of passion or a lack of work ethic. It's narrow things down a little bit. Focus on one thing for a little while. I love it. Thank you. Um, so how do we heal this? Okay. What you got three cards. We got the Fool, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and we got the World card. So with the Fool, do something new. It's time for you to really take that next step. Take a risk, jump, leap, pack your bags, whatever it is, whatever you're wanting to do, do it. Stop stop saying I'll do that when. Decide now. Okay? So like I had said earlier in one of the readings, if you want to take a trip, just plan the trip. Don't wait because you're going to come up with so many different excuses of why you can't do it, right? Just just do it. Plan it. Just take that leap. Okay? Everything will fall into place. The money will show up. You'll be fine. Make the plans and do it. Just take that first step. Get a little uncomfortable. With the Seven of Pentacles, we're looking at, we have these seeds planted, but nothing's really quite there yet, right? We're manifesting and we're wanting change, but we're seeing little bit of changes, but nothing's really coming forward. And that's because you're spread too thin. Now, I tell people all the time, you should be manifesting you're manifesting all the time regardless, right? And you can manifest all sorts of things, but I feel like for you, I think you're trying to manifest all the big things, right? And you're putting all your attention on all these big things, right? Just focus on a few different, like you're manifesting the house, you're manifesting the dream job, you're manifesting the car. It's all in the works. Now it's time to start, okay, what are the steps? What do I need to succeed at? Where do I need to take that step? Okay? So you're almost there, and it's just like, okay, I need to put my focus, I need to make sure I'm nurturing it, I need to, well, I was just throwing things out. So um you're manifesting all of it. Okay, you've already planted the seeds, but if you're so, like, if you keep checking on it, so like you're manifesting the marriage, you're manifesting the house, you're manifesting the car, you're manifesting the dream career, right? If you're constantly checking on it, like, where is it, you're digging up those seeds, and you're pushing it off instead of pulling it in. Trust you've done the work, you've manifested it, release it, and let the universe do what it needs to do. Okay? Because with the World card, That's about closing up all of those cycles, those generational curses, right? Our rough patterns that we've dealt with through life. It's letting those go so everything can really grow and come to us. Okay, because and I find it so funny that you went through the whole tarot. The Fool card, we started off with the Fool, we ended with the World. And in the middle is this healing, is this trust, is this nurturing. Okay? So that, I mean, that's the Fool's journey from Fool to the World. This whole cycle. We're completing a full cycle. Okay? It's time for you to start anew. It's time for you to nurture the places that you need to, right? And focus. Focus on that nurturing. Girl, because the outcome is the Sun card. That is it all coming for you. This is victory. This is your manifestations coming in. This is you calling it all in. This is you having that clarity, that trust of your intuition, knowing I know I need to do this. I'm doing it. I don't care. Right? I don't care what anybody says. I know this is what I'm supposed to do. And that's that full blown trust because you're like, that's what I want. And the universe is gonna line the path up for me. Right? It's just you taking that risk, making that leap and trusting in yourself that everything's gonna work out somehow, some way. We don't need to know how. We just know that it is. So, girl, you're doing amazing. Just focus. Focus just on one thing, two things. Don't worry about all of the things, right? Put a little focus on the healing, right? On trust especially, surrendering to the universe and know that it's coming. Just real quick, a quick tip on surrender. When you place an order at a restaurant, you tell the waiter, this is what I want to drink, this is what I want to eat, and he goes and he takes off, right? You trust that he's going to bring everything back to you, and you trust that he's going to bring it back to you in an efficient time for the whole team. That's what surrender is. Okay? But a lot of the times, like, I want something to drink. I want something to drink. Universe is like, okay, give me your drink. Give me your cup. No, what if you don't bring it back to me? We'll bring it back. You have to trust me. Well, when we hold on to it, the universe can't take it and bring it back. So look at it that way. Let the universe take it. Let the universe be your waiter. You gave him the order. Now let him go back and tell the cooks and the chefs and all of that so he can then bring it to you. Trust that it's coming as efficiently, as fast as it's supposed to. Yes, deep breaths and trust the process. So that's what I have for you, sweetheart. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm going to hand it off to Britt for your chakra.
It's so funny because, Ebony, your chakras are saying the same thing Marcy just did. You you are open. All the way up from root to crown, you are open. You are beaming. Um, you are in balance within your lower three chakras. The root, sacral, and solar plexus are open and in balance. I do want you to listen to what Marcy said, though, about the waiter, because that root chakra is on the verge of going overactive. Once we hit overactive, it's that fear of all the things being taken away from us, right? So then we start to get greedy and we want to hold on to everything too tightly. So just be cautious of that. That root chakra, though, being open is amazing. It is in balance now. It could tip if you don't watch it. So just make sure you put some extra love and care into that. I would even possibly do a quick meditation in the morning for grounding, for knowing that, everything is okay. And even if things kind of get wonky throughout your day, you are safe, you are secure. It's kind of cold right now. If you do get a day where you can walk outside barefoot in the grass, go run through it really fast if there's no snow on the ground. Do that, get that positive energy from the earth and help get some of that, negativity that holds on to us and in our system. Let that go back to Mother Nature. Let her take care of it. Once we get to your heart, again, all of your chakras are open, but they are all overactive. So your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Um, your heart, I said it with somebody earlier. I feel like with this overactive heart chakra, it is more of a we give a little piece of our heart and our love to everything around us. And sometimes that tends to make us forget about ourselves, and we think we're taking care of ourselves. Um, we feel like I was actually talking about it. Oh, wow. Um, But and sometimes we do. We feel like we take care of ourselves until we actually have that one day where we don't have to do anything for anybody else, and then we just sleep because we haven't taken care of ourselves. So make sure you are taking time for you. With your throat chakra, kind of like what I was talking about with Alexandria earlier, just be careful what we're speaking into existence because we do. We manifest through speaking every single day. Um, so be careful of who you're speaking it to and what you're speaking out loud because it is very overactive at the moment. Your third eye is open and overactive. I'm going to say this, and this is something that I do have to remind myself quite a bit. And I have another friend of mine that is pretty close to me that I have to try to remind her as frequently about as well. Stop looking for signs. When you continuously try to look for the signs, you're going to find them because you're manifesting them. So that third eye, you're seeing all these things that you're like, okay, I want this sign, and you're going to see it. So just be a little bit careful with that. Now you can ask for a sign. You can say, hey, I want to see a rainbow butterfly at some point if, this is supposed to be what I'm doing. You can ask for it. Do something kind of weird. Don't do, well, I see birds every single day, so I'm going to ask to see a bird on my way to work. Don't do that. And your crown chakra is open. It is balanced at the moment, but going towards overactive. Um, so you do have a great connection with spirit, with your higher self. Keep doing that, but remember to trust in yourself as well as trusting in spirit. Sometimes they're not going to give you the answer because they don't want you to know it. They want you to figure it out yourself. That gets frustrating. We all have a guide that we share, and that's his thing. He's going to give me the wrong answer on purpose just so I can be like, but you're wrong. So just be careful with that. But that is what I have for you. I hope that helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. And I'm sending you so much love. And good job on being open and lit up like a Christmas tree for real.
Okay, so it is my turn. And what I immediately got from you, Ebony, is that you're a very strong person. Immediately got that. Um, the first crystal I picked is a rose quartz. It is for your heart chakra. I know that you're open, but everybody needs a little self-love, right? This stone is unconditional love and infinite peace. It has an amazing emotional healing quality. And it also helps us release unexpected emotions that we don't know that we have. It is a very calming influence. And this one in particular has like a little ridge here. And like I was saying earlier, my son loves this. He puts them in his pocket, rubs it when he feels anxious. It's a great stone for that. The next one I picked, and it's funny because Brittany said rainbow butterfly. It's a rainbow fluorite. It's good for all your chakras. And as Marcy pointed out earlier about you focusing, it helps improve your focus, clarity, concentration, and memory. It also encourages structure and discipline. And I have one more for you. And this is a tumbled black tourmaline. It's good for your sacral chakra. It's also protecting, balancing, and as Brittany said about the grounding, it's a great grounding stone. It has a really good connection with Mother Earth, and it also gives you courage. So I love all those for you.
Yay. And if you're interested in any of those stones, you can contact April about purchasing if you want to. No obligation. They are $10 per stone. You can work that out with her payment for shipping and all of that. So if you're interested at all, again, you don't have to, but it is there as an option. So thank you so much for letting us do that for you. That was incredible. I love it.
And I mean, just a quick question. Do you have something with roses, or does roses mean something to you?
Yay. Yeah, and you can schedule an appointment with any of us to get private readings, or even if you would like to go in more depth, we can always arrange for the four of us too for a private reading.
I got it like it was right in my face, smacked with roses. Whenever I think it was whenever Brittany started reading for you, or telling you her reading. It was very, very pungent in my house. So,
I love it. I
and I
love
love them
confirmation.
herself.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to say something because her candle is burning a little bit different than the rest. Yours is also doing the same thing that the protection candle did, and it's running off on the side. I feel like you might be giving too much. I can't help but feel that. I feel like you're giving so much that you're allowing it. Like, I literally just had to relight this. I feel like you're giving so much that you're allowing it to dim your light, like genuinely dim it. So be really mindful, and exactly what Bernie and Marcy were saying with the grounding and things like that. I think that's going to be so essential in part of this healing journey for you, is making sure that, see, it's trying to go out again. Making sure that you're giving to yourself, girl. It is so, like, we hear this all the time. You can't fill a cup, like, you can't fill someone else's cup if yours is empty, right? Like, I feel like you just give and you give and you give to all the, and it's, you do it genuinely with pure intention, with love, but like, it's really starting to take a toll on you. Like, yes, ma'am. I would, if it's okay with you, after this one burns, and I'll probably wait till tomorrow so I can sleep tonight, I would like to redo this candle one more time tomorrow with your permission, just because I want to see it where you're giving back to yourself, where you're allowing yourself to stand strong and tall, and you're not just pouring into those around you. Like, you're literally pouring into Miss Jackie's candle next to you. You are the reason her candle is still lit right now.
She's giving to Jackie, so Jackie keeps burning.
Yes, you're giving to Miss Jackie right now. But yes, I'm going to do that for you tomorrow, and I'll do my best to try to be mindful and remember to record it. But look, you just went out again. You're just pouring everything that you have into so many around you, and that's beautiful, but it's really important that you take the time to do that for yourself as well.
And
So we're
that's
going to
the
light this
same
for a
thing.
third time, and if it don't work, I'm going to start over again tomorrow.
That's the other thing with trying to do too much, right? You have your hands in too many different things, and it's like, okay, now it's time to focus, and absolutely focusing on oneself, your journey, right? We had the fool to the world, focusing on your journey and the healing and the love within it, and nurturing yourself. So yeah, I think that's just even more confirmation with that as well.
Dude, this candle's putting on a front. It looks whole and complete from the front, right? But you go
Yeah.
over here to this side, and we're halfway melted away.
Wow.
I'm regardless of how this goes, I'm redoing this tomorrow. We need some extra. Sorry, I just had to say that.
That's incredible, though. It's amazing how they're all, they were all starting off strong, and they're like how everybody's burning differently now. Um, but yeah, that's incredible. But yeah, there's so much ahead for you too, Ebony. So much. It's just putting that focus on your journey, on what you need for you. And you're going to see so much change and so much really starting to go right for you instead of having that struggle. So that's everybody on our list at this moment. So if anybody else is interested in getting in on these readings, they are $50 and you do get the whole experience.
And it is a whole experience.
It really is. It really is. And I have to say, I have loved every moment of it through the confirmation
Yes.
with everybody. You definitely got this, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if anybody is new into the room, I know we only have like 9 people in here, but we are doing Earth, Wind, and Fire readings, and what they are $50, and what they contain is we start off with Lindsay, who does a candle blessing. She opens up the reading with an oracle card and setting the intention of the candle of what you need, and then I do the soul healing spread. Tell you where your soul is right now, where it needs healing, how to heal it, and the outcome of the healing. And then Miss Brittany down here, she does your chakra assessment, where you're open, closed, blocked, clogged, balanced, imbalanced, and offers some support. And if she can clear something, she will. But she lets you know what's going on. And then after that, we have Miss April, who will do a crystal suggestion. And she will tell you the benefits of using these crystals in order to amp up your healing. And you are able to purchase them if you like. No obligation to do so. They are $10 per crystal to cover costs and shipping. And that you would do directly with her. But that is what is going on with the reading. And if you guys can tap the screen, share it alive. If anybody has any questions about anything, we're happy to answer. If you have questions on crystals, on chakras, on candles, on manifesting, like we're here for it. You got all 4 of us in one. This doesn't happen too often. How you holding up, Britt, outside in your car?
I was gonna
I'm
say
good.
6 because
I
April's
just
got the
went
doggies.
inside for a second and like warmed up for a moment. I'm good. I have a little bit of hot chocolate left. I actually grabbed a bottle of water because, well, hydration. Okay. I have a blanket. Like, I came out, I've got 4 layers of shirts on, 3 layers of pants, and a blanket. I am set.
You're like, I'm not freezing.
I was, but body heat has warmed it up.
Stop. You're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart.
Ooh,
That's so sweet to say.
that's for the birds. I'm not made for that life. I couldn't handle 4 degrees.
4 degrees? No.
No, she was
Right.
saying that it was no, she said that the fact that these 4 are in front of her right now is amazing.
Uh,
Not that it was
Oh,
4
I
degrees.
thought she was saying it was 4 degrees. I was like, no,
No.
I am not made out for that life. I am Native American. I am not an Eskimo.
I love you, Lindsay.
And I also want to point out that Ebony's candle, like, once we said what we had to say, it was like, okay, I'll stay lit. I'll do this.
I'll pay attention. I'll listen.
Yeah, it stopped dripping.
Good. That's awesome.
And we also have a little spider that's trying to come down off the poster in the back over here for anybody that likes this, signs and synchronicities. I think that's beautiful.
I love this. I still think we should try to figure out a way to do this every week.
I'm down. It's just going to be timing with everybody's schedule. So,
Girl.
but I'm definitely, yeah.
Sorry.
Poor April. We'll figure it out.
At
though.
least once a month. We should do these at least once a month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Preferably once a week. But I don't know. The more time I spend with y'all, the more like the better.
Exactly.
I need a full-time job where it's just hanging out with you ladies. Like, can we do that?
That would be
TikTok
great.
you out.
TikTok's got issues tonight.
That's usually me getting muted.
You've had the best connection though. You're the only one that has not been kicked out.
Well, yes, but when I'm sitting in her lives as a moderator, I'm like last night was 3 times.
Yeah, I got frustrated with it yesterday as well.
Thanks, Indigo. I agree. It all flows so well.
Mm-hmm.
And to think, we were
Misty,
pretty nervous about this yesterday.
What's that?
I said, and to think, I don't know, I was, but I'm pretty sure we were all pretty nervous about this yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still nervous, and I feel like I have to listen. I pick the stone and then I start writing it down because I think I'm gonna forget what it means.
And that's okay, because I mean, all it's gonna do is eventually strengthen you to where you have it completely memorized. But you know, it's nerves are this is your first freaking live, girl. You're doing amazing.
I am, I'm not that person that likes to be center of attention. Like,
right?
No, good. I'll just sit back. Like, I don't know. I have like semi-stage fright on live right now.
You're
not
doing
even gonna.
amazing though. You're a natural. You're like, okay, my turn.
You really
and it's just so organic the way that it flows.
I'm trying.
You're doing great.
You're succeeding.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, no, when we started Jenna's reading, my jaw immediately started hurting so bad. I was like, I don't even know how to talk. Now it feels great. And then Ebony, it was like immediately I could feel how strong of a person she was. And then the roses.
Yeah.
Misty's down here choosing violence.
Listen, I think I can get those stickers made that I sent you guys, the rearranging the throat chakras with the crystals.
Yes.
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 I need a hoodie.
I want a coffee mug, and I want a shirt and a hoodie, and I want all of the things.
I need a bumper sticker for my car.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could get them like in real life. But I think if I started ordering things for it, I would get flagged real quick.
Probably.
Well, you see, what had happened was that we were trying to make merchandise.
It's for decoration only.
Yeah, sure.
And if Elon can sell a flamethrower marked as not a flamethrower, you can do that and mark it as not brass knuckles.
This is true. Although we don't have the same clout as Elon Musk, but, you know, we can always attempt.
My child wanted to buy a flamethrower the other day for the snow.
I'm here for it.
I am not, because I 100% know that's not what it's going to be used for.
I would ask for the video, though, just so you're aware. I'd be like, can I get the video of him, like, torching all the snow?
And then my fence, and yes. Mm-hmm.
She's like,
The cars, Mom. I don't know what happened.
I love it.
Can you share with us when you buy him the flamethrower? Because I've low-key always wanted one.
You know, I kind of was like, maybe, but I think we need some ground rules first.
True.
I agree with ground rules, but I mean, we're all party at April's house when Nicholas gets the flamethrower because I want to be there for that. It sounds fun.
Yes, and we
It
can
would be.
roast marshmallows.
True.
Sure, Lindsay, that's what we're getting it for.
I'm channeling my inner preteen boy right now.
Oh.
Too funny.
This
He's
was
like,
such a fun night.
It really was. For real. I mean, we did 3.5 hours so far. And we did 7 readings.
That's
So,
crazy.
and that's pretty amazing. And they were
And I
they
haven't
were
had to use
amazing
a
readings.
fire extinguisher. That was a fear.
Hi, Whiskey. Well, if we don't get anybody else who wants a reading, we can call it. We'll give it like maybe 10 more minutes and see if anybody comes in and wants one, and then we can call it, and then we all can kind of gather after on Messenger
Oh,
or
we gotta
whatever.
have a group chat after this.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
do that inside.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Yes, ma'am.
I can do that from my back porch.
Look, I'm going inside. Lindsay's going outside.
Which
I must steal my big fuzzy blanket back from the husband. Bundle up.
But yeah, I would definitely love to do this on a more consistent basis, whether it's, every other week or, once a month, whatever we can swing, scheduling wise. So,
Yeah, we kind of already do have a once a week thing that we have to do already anyway. So
Yeah.
let's get used to that schedule.
Right. Amen.
Like everybody else, one thing at a time.
Yep. Let's get comfortable in that, and then we'll add something else, and so on and so forth.
Dang it, that whole practice what you preach shit.
Right.
Okay. Dude, your candle, all right, so the first one that I noticed was Brittany's, and I did this earlier just to see if everything was going to work out. And when hers, the rest of her wick had fallen over because the wax had melted, Brittany's candle was like, I ain't going out. I ain't going out. And it just stayed lit sideways. And I was like, oh my gosh, yours did the same thing, only it didn't go sideways. And it was the protection candle that melted super fast. I might add, that was weird. But it's like the black wax went in there and it just kept you going. And I loved that because it was literally the intention was protection. And then that's what kept you going. So, I don't know. Your candle melted so cool. I can't believe that they've already melted down. Let me flip this.
Whose candle are you talking?
Misty's candle.
Oh.
Whenever I lit the protection, it melted down, and that wax is what kept her wick going.
Oh, okay. Makes
Not
sense.
like Psycho candle from earlier.
I just realized I didn't hit save, so it wasn't even showing y'all as I'm talking. But it just kept it all going. And then April, yours, girl, it was like textbook perfect.
Oh,
Strong,
good.
steady all the way through. There was hardly any wax whatsoever left over. Miss Ebony's is going really strong now as well. Erica's burned beautifully as well. I haven't had one that hasn't burnt beautiful. The only one I was worried about was Ebony's and then the freaking protection candle. Michelle's burnt really clear. Jackie's is almost done. Right here. And the black at the bottom of that's from my lighter. That was a my fault thing. And Jenna's is also going really strong, and it hardly has any residue around it as well. Alexandra is going really strong. I don't know. I'm really happy with this. If there's only one candle that I feel the need to redo tomorrow, like I count that as successful. And I think this one's going to be fine, but I want to do it just to be on the safe side.
Real. Yeah, no doubt. I love it. This was so much fun. Like it really was.
And I want to go ahead and thank everybody in advance that got a reading, doing a review for us later on this week.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I love it. I appreciate it. And yes, all the and I'll post the YouTube probably tomorrow. And get that up so everybody who had a reading can kind of check out the replay and leave us a review on that. Leave a comment on the YouTube on that. And if you want to do a TikTok, you can. Yes, thank you, Misty. Appreciate that. And even just letting, in the group know how it was, how it went. Just because every little bit helps. So other people can learn about this because this really is something that is unique. Again, I haven't seen anything like this on TikTok. And I feel like this is something that really stands out, number one. And it really, the whole thing flows in a beautiful way. Oh, geez. Go take your time, honey.
Sending lots of love.
Absolutely. Got all quiet. Even my music stopped. What's up with that? Got all quiet. Everything was like off. Is it time for me to get my wife back? Never. She's ours forever.
I'm coming in soon,
Yes.
husband.
Yeah.
And then I'll be
Yeah,
on a call, by the way, just so you are aware. Advance notice, you have fair warning.
Well, he can always join.
And you know he will.
And that's fine. And I'll try to make sure my clock is playing in the background.
I love
He
it.
was trying to remember your name today. Listen, it was a rough start to his morning today. Like, it just felt off for him. So he was like, the friend, what's her name? And I was like, I'm going to need more information. He's like, the one with the clock.
That's okay. You know what? I'm going to send you guys a clock as your housewarming, and it's going to sound the exact same. You are welcome. And you're going to love it.
I love it already. I love that for you.
Yep.
It's
It'll
okay.
go out. It'll be beautiful. Yeah. I'll even try to find one that like the bird comes out.
A cuckoo clock.
Yeah. Thank you for that because my mom's working.
See?
Damn it, Charles.
He just went straight to violence.
You're not allowed to choose violence. That's Brittany's job. No. Charles, you're hurting my heart right now. Why would you smash it? It would be a gift.
Because Percy's going to be imitating the cuckoo clock every time. That's all we're going to hear for the next 4 years.
Those cuckoo clocks are annoying. My mom had one.
So I won't get you a cuckoo clock, but I'll get you one that dings like mine. Is that better?
Okay.
Okay. Charles, you're not allowed to smash it.
Just paint it orange and purple. It's fine. He won't at that point.
That's so funny.
I love
All
you,
right.
husband.
Well, if you guys, oh gosh, if you
No,
guys are good, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. Um, it has been an amazing night. I want to thank everybody who's stuck with us through the whole night, those who have bought readings, those who have hung out. Thank you, Indigo, for moderating tonight, and being here and supporting. Um, Again, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for allowing us to do this and to experiment with this whole dang experience. And we love you guys, and we will see you soon. And we'll be announcing more dates for things like this. So keep an eye on our pages. Make sure you're following all of us. And I love you guys. Have a great night.
Bye. Peace. Peace, love, and